But no, it's very hard.
Drag and drop.
Says the guy who keeps making terrible decisions.
The dude that's on the ground over in the corner.
Like over on the corner.
Hey, I stood up. I'm okay. I'm totally fine. I'm not.
Yeah, my vehicle's getting pounded. I'm so upset. Fix that.
And I have a huge rod.
You have a huge rod.
Which you have not yet been able to utilize. But
Nope.
Jordan does struggle to wield the large rod.
He does.
Hey.
Yep.
He was great at receiving it, but he's not so good at using it.
Who wants to do a little recapping? Anyone about Prescott's large rod? Hmm.
That's all there is to say.
That's all
I
there
mean,
is to say.
we had what I would only call the closest thing we've ever had to an actual shopping episode.
That included vehicular combat. Yeah.
Yes. and then we left, and now we're being chased down and gonna die.
Being chased down and gonna die. Yeah, that's close enough. We were at the Wandering Emporium under the watchful eye of Mahadi, the man who runs the place. And shopping, yeah, we instead of trading, money or goods and services or anything like that, Trescott took it upon himself to sign away his immortal soul for a weapon.
Huge rod.
Using it.
For
Hey,
a
I use money
huge
for scrap.
rod. Yes, V actually went shopping and bought some scrap armor or scrap metal and did some repairs and built some armor. Then you guys went and had a meal, had a little meal and a bath on a little demi-plane. So that was good. Spending those soul coins, as it were. Yeah, and then heading out to go to the grave of a dead Titan? Question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Francis sold their soul, right? Or
I didn't sell my soul. I sold information.
You sold. Oh yeah, you sold
Oh,
information
yeah.
or your
That was a good
soul.
job.
if they don't
Or
find it.
your soul.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, the information on where to find an incredibly powerful legendary artifact. It'll
That
be
wants to hunt
fine.
V down.
It'll be fine.
We'll be
Fine.
fine.
We're going to a Titan's grave. We're over here somewhere.
don't think it's gonna
We're
be
going
fine.
this direction. Left the Wandering Emporium. When we had been arriving to the Wandering Emporium, you were being chased actively, and it seems that whoever these devils are have not let up the chase. I think most
They're here for Francis. Right?
most
They
suspicions
said it.
would tell us, yes, they're
They yelled
here
at it.
for Francis.
Mhm.
Who?
Who?
It's a
This is
warlord
Dread Captain
too.
Villiers.
It's
Okay.
one of the warlords,
One of the
indeed. And so we
warlords.
find ourselves in the middle
Oh, it
of
was the Cheney guy.
combat. Yeah, it is
Legatus.
a chain devil here. I'll go ahead and pop this bad boy up one more time.
What's his name? Princeps Poggers
Yeah.
or something?
Princeps Poggers.
That's the one.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a new name.
Princeps Kovic. But
That's it.
Princeps Poggers, that's
Close enough.
it's close enough. Pretty
I
good.
really like that outfit.
Right? It's great. He looks like
It's a cosplay outfit.
Princeps
Some could say
Poggers.
it's off the chain.
Oh.
Hey.
And
Well,
on
I know it doesn't work because it's on
that
the chain.
note,
You're really on the hook for that one.
and on that note,
Hey.
we're cranking it back up.
Oh,
And yeah, it's you. It's Cyrus. It's
Cyrus.
Cyrus's turn at the top of the turn order, and we are in some combat. What would you like to do, my friend, as you are being rode down by another one of these devil's rides and a bearded devil?
Well, I believe I last said that I was going to attempt to sprint towards my devil's ride.
Okay, yeah, as it like wiggles and wobbles away from you, still maintaining some of its momentum here. Sure.
Yeah, I'll use my key point to dash.
To like ensure that you get over there.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I guess my action will be to like.
Get on the
Get
devil's
on.
ride. Yeah, go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check. Oh yeah,
25.
nice.
I good at acrobatics.
A nice 25 as you sprint it down, front flip onto the devil's ride, and you are now riding it there. You can spend some of your the remaining movement of the devil's ride to do something with it, turn it around. or go in a particular direction. It is up to you.
I'm gonna. I don't want to leave my friend behind, but
It's okay, you can fly.
yeah, it's true. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see what it's 35 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and go down here. Get myself between him and the rock.
Okay. Yeah, so hopping onto the thing, kind of giving it the old turnaround here. Because you're not gonna be able to go like just straight down, right? It's going this way. You gotta like kind of bring her around. So how much movement? Like, is half the movement of the Devil's Ride?
It is 60.
60?
It's half the movement. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna move you up just a little bit. Be like right there, as you've kind of gotten yourself righted.
Okay.
You are on the Devil's Ride and good to go there. Okay, Francis.
Okay, Joel. I would like to try and utilize the crushing wheels trait of the demon grinder. So I would like to move the vehicle over this way to try and hit both of the other Devil's Rides.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yes. So they have to make saves on their rides
They do.
here.
Yes.
Which with their reactions, they can be granted themselves advantage on the dexterity saving throw. But yes, you can certainly try.
All right. Well, that's what I like to do is whilst, because I assume we're all traveling forward at high speed.
Yeah, just try to like
move
get over
across
there
to the side there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think they already used the reactions, if I recall. Like, that's why they have damage. So before their between like the last episode and this one, because we damaged both the rides. With my
Was it
my
not
spell,
just top of the round?
my
though?
shatter,
Right.
and they had to use the
It was-
reaction to dodge.
Shatter is a con save. Their
Oh, okay.
reaction does not allow is dexterity
Gotcha.
save only.
I thought they had already used. Okay.
No, so that was like that's just the construction of the
Gotcha.
physical vehicle. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so gonna have two of them make the dexterity saving throws here. Let's see what's up. It's a 23 and a 24 on the saves.
Well, they both save.
Okay, so they kind of just like get themselves out of the way here as you try to barrel through them. Moving northwards now. That is the action here. Is there anything else
that's
that
my
you want to
action.
do? Okay.
I mean, I don't. I will bardically inspire Hugo.
Okay.
And then my turn.
Hugo, you are bardically inspired. Oh
Yay.
boy. Okay. So now we have the Tormentor here. They're gonna fling some harpoons at the Demon Grinder. First, we'll miss the second one is a 26 hit for 7 piercing damage as it slams into your vehicle. They're then going to drive ahead. I think they're just kind of like move this direction and start. I think they're gonna look for like a cutoff path here. Then the one you just narrowly had avoided is gonna try to come by with the raking scythes on theirs as well. The Devil's Ride here. And I need a dex save from the Demon Grinder. Captain. Captain.
That's a 12.
That is a 12. That'll be 2d6 plus 2 points of damage here for 10 more onto the Demon Grinder. And then we have their Demon Grinder. As it, again, begins to chase up behind here, they're going to be able to do a couple of things. I don't think they're going to swing the Wrecking Ball. Their boss is kind of in the way of making that a reality. But the Chomper is going to be able to do what it does. That is a 22 to hit and will deal 22 piercing damage as it chomps onto the back of your grinder. Yeah.
It's not looking great.
Boss Man's going to come up this way, and he's going to ready an action. Okay. You go.
That's scary.
I'm gonna peek out of my little commander's hatch, and I'm going to. I mean, I can see him pretty clearly preparing to do something, so I'll take a shot at the princess.
Yeah. So as you pop up here. The readied action is definitely him lashing out with a chain at you while you simultaneously make your shot at him.
Right. Don't love that.
Okay.
Is this advantage or not? Do you count me as having moved? I guess I kind of have.
You have. If you duck in and out of this,
fair enough.
yeah.
A 16.
A 16 as he lashes out with a chain. The bullet here is.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
You do have Bardic.
You
do have Bardic.
It's a D8, right?
Yes.
It's a D8, sir.
Good reminder.
23 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely. That will find the mark at an 18. Or excuse me, for 18 piercing damage here, slamming into him as it cracks through a couple of the chains. However, he throws out this chain. It does hit you here on a 27.
Probably hits, yep.
For 11 slashing damage.
Oh.
And you become grappled.
Wee.
Oh.
Do I get pulled out the top of the car?
You're gonna get pulled out the top of the car.
Nice.
So, yeah, all right. You're gonna get pulled out the top here, and yeah, he's gonna kind of hit the brakes on the ride here and try to drag you off.
Oh my God.
The edge.
Break his spine.
Of the ride there. Make me a dexterity saving throw, Hugo, as you fall from the top of this at high speed.
That is a natural 20.
Perfect. You're able to roll yourself in just the right way to not break anything vital.
Hooray! My spine remains intact another day.
It does.
Or another 6 seconds.
Another 6 seconds. This Devil's Ride here, as I zoop back over on our map, is going to... We've got... Devil's Rides have so much movement. Is going to, kind of make its way past where you are and just come down this way. So it's going to start chasing you here, Cyrus, right?
Yeah.
Definitely going to need a dexterity saving throw. Going to try and do the raking sides against you here.
I can do my reaction thing.
If you'd like to, yeah. Mm-hmm. For a dex save, it'll be at advantage using the Devil's Ride. That stat block.
Right. Oh, right. It's just 15.
Yep, so it'll be 15, which does save here. So you move out of the way and succeed on the saving throw. Going to attempt to use his living beard to lash out at you.
Ah, crud. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's a 13. He's going to miss at this point, but you note that he does seem to have the ability to attack you while driving this thing because his beard is like tentacled tendrils.
How rude.
Yeah, pretty much. B.
I guess I would pop out and I would see, Hugo taken and tell Francis, pull over, Francis. Hugo fell out. And then she would.
I didn't fall. I was pulled.
She would look over and I would like to use my my boots to flash onto the ground where Hugo is.
Okay. Yeah, as he's being dragged away, you flash out onto the ground there, teleporting that direction.
Okay, and then I guess I would position myself, because the Devil's Ride is now pulled over, right? Theirs.
Well, so it basically you're all driving at a high speed. He's slammed the brakes to yank Hugo out of the Devil's Ride. So he's just falling backwards, simultaneously as you teleport out here.
Yeah, what I'm just saying is that the Devil's Ride is now stopped, though.
It is not. It is in the process of stopping, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So as we do all of this, everything is kind of moving this direction backwards, right? As he's getting dragged away, you flash out here and start chasing it down.
My brain. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Right. I don't have a moving map, so.
Yeah, that's totally fine. I understand.
Why don't you have a moving map?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll work on that.
I would try to run up. I'm assuming I can't catch up with even the Devil's Ride, though, so I will go.
If you utilize your dash action, I would say you can get to it. Right? You sprint that direction to get there.
No, because I want to punch him. So.
Because you want to punch him.
I want to punch him.
Do you have any ranged attacks you might want to do?
So yeah, I will. I'm gonna go in front of Hugo. I'll stand right in front, and I'll use my magic missile.
Okay.
So I'll just do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So 1, 2, 3. So that is 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, absolutely.
Points
for 11 total points. Go ahead and roll me a d20 here. Remembering that some of these these Devil's Rides have had failures already. So let's see if this one ends up getting affected. A 16 here. Good for you.
Thank you.
I think.
It's rare.
Yeah. So what happens here is that you hit the devil as he's dragging Hugo out of your demon grinder, and his devil's ride stops. So we'd probably be back here somewhere now. It stops moving. It seems to be fully incapacitated. The engine gives that like backfiring sound, and there's a plume of blue fire, and it just stops moving.
Neat.
Okay, yeah, and you deal 16 total points of damage.
Yep, that is my turn.
Okay. Prescott.
I'm ready to wreck and ball. If I recall correctly, I am in the wrecking ball seat.
You are.
Swinging this thing.
Yeah.
Like no one's business.
You have two vehicles here in the range.
I would like to hit the demon grinder.
Okay. Absolutely.
Okay. Whack. 20.
A 20 is going to hit here for 38 bludgeoning damage. Doubled because it is an object. It's going to hit for, what is that, 76?
76
bludgeoning damage. Yeah, as it crunches into like some of the front, side, and wheels here. Shit, I need to roll on a table for this.
Sweet.
Now there's two.
That's okay. The entire last episode, I missed.
You did miss every time.
So I'm so glad I actually hit something.
Go ahead and give me a d20, and we'll see what effect this happens here. This is it's a huge amount of damage. Okay, yeah. The harpoon throwers on this demon grinder have been absolutely destroyed.
Nice.
As you slammed into them. And go ahead and give me a second one. That is 76 total points of damage. I'll give you 2.
12.
And a 12. A blinding amount of smoke begins to pour out of the front where you have impacted here, and you can hear screams from inside as it seems to be making it very difficult to drive.
Nice. Trescott, feeling good about himself, will end his turn.
Okay.
Unless I don't get a second swing.
No, you have the one attack utilizing the weapons here.
Yep.
You do have your bonus action if there's any bonus action things that you would like to utilize. In that spot.
I yell out to Francis, "You're doing a great job."
Oh, thanks, Trescott.
Okay. I'm gonna place this here because it's just smoke everywhere now. Yeah. For 76 total points of damage. They're looking. Yeah, that was great. That was a good hit. Our Barnabas floating way back here. Hells. We watched like as the camera looks at him following the smoke, the like trailing dust line of all the vehicles. All right, he's gonna start flying that direction. He's gonna make a dash action to like just even get anywhere near what's happening. He's just, oh, V, Hugo, I'm on the way.
Hello, Barnabas.
Oh, Barnabas.
Camera flashes over to our little drone friend, and he has his weird tentacle-like hands deep within Hugo Fitzwilliam's pack pockets.
What? Bro.
That was a sentence.
Glad it ended that way.
I was like, it could end anyway.
Cyrus!
Wait for the epilogue.
Yeah, all right.
Assuming that there are no rocks in the straight direction that I'd be going, I wanna engage the self thing so that I can use my action.
Okay, you're still kind of like heading down this direction. The bonus action to engage the mechanism, and then you want to just like try and punch this dude or like lightning stun blast.
I was gonna try and heal myself.
Oh yeah, okay, go for it.
I'm gonna use my healing hands.
Okay.
Just so that I'm not at only 5.
Love that for you.
And yeah, that's my turn. I'm just like
okay.
I'm just like engage.
Yeah, so we're heading down this direction. You're driving next to this guy. Cool. All right, healing yourself as you go, Francis.
Okay. Joel, I would like to peek out of the top hatch.
If you do that, you are no longer driving the vehicle.
Well, Wait, so do I need to use an action to stop the vehicle?
Is that like the process of what you were doing is stopping the vehicle?
Yeah, well, V said let's get out, so I would assume that I'm going to stop the vehicle. But do I need to use my action to make the vehicle stop? Like hit the brakes?
No, and 1 second. We're getting a lot of like some feedback, Justin, from your mic. I'm not sure what's
from mine.
It's making this like weird whiny noise.
It is making a weird whiny noise.
I don't know if you have like any electronics on
We'll just mute it for a second and then we can see.
Yeah,
it is you.
So just check connections and shit while it's not your turn.
Sounds like it might be electrical interference if you've got a cable lying on it, because it sounds like that.
Yep. Anyways, yes. So Francis, you're in the process of stopping that. Okay, I didn't know if that was the thing. So we are currently in the process of stopping. So we'll just say like, okay, we've ended up this much further this way. You're in the process of stopping the machine. It hits stop. They kind of like, have slowed down with you. You want to pop out the top hatch and do what?
I wanted to fire Ralathim's Psychic Lance.
That's such a great name.
The Princeps.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I just have a range of 120 feet, I assume.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Yeah, 120 feet is forever.
So what is it? I think... So...
Easier problem to deal with, I guess.
What? 17! I rolled 3 1s!
That is 3 1s. 3 1s and a 2.
So there's that, and it's incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Neat.
Okay.
Looking for me!
Incapacitation will mean that he cannot make any actions or reactions here, but he will still have access to movement should that come up. But yeah, he'll take these 17 total points of psychic damage.
I'm no longer grappled because he's been incapacitated, right?
The chain remains.
Okay.
So this is a point on chain devils. They have animated chains.
Oh.
So they can make them do the thing on their own.
Do the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Nice shot, Francis. All right, we take that.
And then I'll just obviously duck back down.
You're just gonna like hide inside the vehicle?
And say, Trescott, you've got to protect me now because I think all of the demons surrounding us probably saw me do that, and they're not going to be too happy.
No, they're not.
I only have a wrecking ball and a large rod.
Yes, get out there.
Okay. Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah.
After commanding my peon, John.
Speaking of, this one's going to come around this direction and is just going to full-on ram into the now stationary vehicle.
That wasn't the best idea.
So...
Oh, look at this guy flipping the tokens. You're such a Chad, Joel. What the hell?
That's all I've ever wanted to be called, is a Chad. Is going to utilize the raking scythes and crushing wheels. So I'd say make a dex save, but the car's not moving. There's no save to be made here.
That's true.
So it is just going to roll 4d10. And then another 2d10 plus 2. So 14, so 29. 39 total points of damage as they impact here. And the one on the harpoon flinger is going to jump off on top of your demon grinder, is going to start going towards the hatch to attempt to open it. And that will be their turn there. The other one here, as he like screeches his injured devil's ride to a halt, is going to do the same thing. He's going to clamber up onto the vehicle and is going to actually open said hatch since he is significantly closer in this regard. The last one, all right, here, hang on. I'm going to make a visibility check. Do they know? That's the real question.
I thought you said they exploded.
No. The front is creating a lot of smoke.
Oh.
They have not, like, it's not blown up, but like they can't. Demon grinder. So this thing is going to use its crushing wheels. It's going to. Okay, yeah.
Exactly.
This thing blows up.
Neat.
Yeah, it absolutely blows up.
Yeah, that blows up right next to us.
That blows up right next to you all. Fortunately for the devils, they're immune to the fire damage there, but there is grinder. Oh god, that's an 11 on that too. Okay. With the explosion, 4d10 worth of damage. They'll take the half, because it'll be half bludgeoning, half fire. The Demon Grinder will take, I think, the full 28. I don't know. Are they resistant to fire damage? They are immune to fire damage, so they'll take the half here at 14. So your Demon Grinder takes 14. Their Tormentor will take 14. This Demon Grinder will take 14. And it will continue careening off in this direction.
They're probably like, what was that?
Yeah, and they're just like, you know, we get some fiendish inside of the, stop the car! Stop it! And he's like, I can't stop anything! Yeah. Okay. Perfect. The Princeps is going to hop off. Oh, he can't. Oh, he can move. He can move. Incap is movement, but no action, no reaction. I will double check that. Because I always like, every time I think of incapacitated, I'm like, oh, it's like paralyzed, but it's like
you're
not.
Right. It's a really bad name. It's
can't take actions or reactions. Yeah, so he's going to hop off the vehicle and is just going to start walking this direction.
Bye-bye.
And Hugo, you are still grappled by the animated chains.
I am grappled.
He's going to just kind of like drag you along behind him.
Rude.
That's a bit petty, isn't it?
When grappled, I can still attack.
Yes.
Right? It's
so
movement.
you can. It is.
But if you rule that I can't, that's also
so let me
fine,
let me double check because the animated chains are like specific.
Grappled is just movement.
Yes. The animated chains. Make one additional attack. Animated chains can grapple a creature on its own. Can't make attacks while grappling. That's fine. Okay. Cool.
I assume they're just like wrapped around.
While grappled, they do have like razor-edged barbs on them. But the start of your turn, it is just 2d6 damage as it like tightens and grips around you, right? So yes, you can attempt to make an attack here. It is at disadvantage.
Okie dokie. But if I don't move, is it an advantage? Is it normal? Because I can cancel it out, right?
You can attempt to take careful aim. Yes. You will not garner your sneak attack, right?
Yeah. Okay.
But
yeah, it would just go to normal.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So it's a 14 to hit.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately, a 14, like, it ricochets off one of the chains that's guarding him here that he wears like armor and bounces off to the side. And as he's like dragging you away, he looks down at you. You will be the bait. I will get Francis yet.
I don't believe that. There's a flaming chaos skull and my enormous robotic friend next to me.
I'm coming.
The flame skull goes,
coming.
Hello!
Can you help?
Hello!
Please? I mean, you've already helped quite a lot, but...
yeah, so we're gonna take the Bearded Devil all the way across here, back to the side that Cyrus is on. Do this one real quick. He's gonna do the same thing, right? He's gonna drive up to you, attempt to use the raking sides, and then try to use his beard here. So if you want to make the dexterity saving throw with the Devil's Ride, go ahead and do so. If you utilize the reaction, obviously with advantage, that kind of thing.
I'm not going to use advantage.
Okay, not gonna use the reaction. Got it. Nice. Nat 20. Okay, able to avoid it there. The devil is going to. That's barbed, not bearded. Bearded devil is going to make the beard attack. It is an 18 to hit. I don't know what your AC is now because I got like a star and a 22.
It's 22. The star is to show that I have the bonus AC from Shield of Faith.
You currently have Shield of Faith on?
Yes, I did that after I got superly destroyed.
Okay, I just didn't have a marker on for it. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna miss. He's gonna continue chasing you down, right? He's keeping you pretty summarily out of the other combat here. V.
All right.
Back up to the Princeps.
Yeah. Well, V's gonna just run up, right? Like, you know, she sees her friend being dragged, so she's gonna run up and be like, "You want bait? Here." And then she's gonna try to like, she'll hit him with the lightning launcher. So,
okay.
18.
18 will hit.
Okay, for 8, and then second hit. 9 will not.
Yeah, the 9 he'll duck out of the way of that one. It continues like dragging Hugo.
And then I will use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary on Hugo.
Okay.
Just in case it gets hit again. I'm just gonna do that. And so you are now warded. So if
Whoa, you can tank. That's an actual tanking spell. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Thank you.
There you go.
I am the tank.
Me. I am tank.
Me.
Tank
Or
entire
a harmful
campaign
spell
full of
must.
vehicles.
Okay.
And that's until it ends. So.
Yeah. So until if Hugo makes an aggressive action, it will also end. But otherwise, yes. Prescott. They open the hatch and then you see like a flame and explosion outside overhead. What do you want to do?
I'm sure it was fine.
Yeah.
I guess I'll get up from my seat.
That's a good plan.
Can I attack through the hatch?
Yeah, so they're gonna have some cover, right? Because it's kind of hard to swing a battle axe or something like that through the hatch.
It's
To
the
be
rod
fair,
of-
to be fair, you can change the shape of the rod.
I can. Can I make it a sword? I believe I can.
Yes, I also
sword,
believe
right?
spear is
sword.
an option.
Spear is an option as well. I don't have those in my like attack sheet, but
I mean, they're easy enough to add. It just, you know, if you want to utilize a different type.
I mean, would Trescott understand that changing the weapon's shape make it easier? Obviously, I understand stab through a hole is easier than swinging up with an axe through
Right.
a hole.
Trescott is. He may be a little slow, but he knows how to stab things.
He sure does.
Yeah.
He absolutely sure does.
Right.
Yeah, I'll press the button to make it a spear, and I'll stab up through the hole at
Absolutely.
one of the bearded dudes.
Yeah, and I'll
the
just
Spine
keep
Devil's
stacking
Eye.
these on here. You got longsword and spear on there now too. Yeah,
guess,
so
can
the
I
bearded
yeah,
devil
yeah.
is the closest one here, who's just like opened the hatch and then this explosion happens.
Yeah, and I'll do this one-handed. Grabbing
Sure.
my shield as I stand up, kind of thing. Big stabby. 15.
A 15 is going to hit again. These bearded devils don't wear any armor.
I rolled a 4 there. That was
Yeah,
great.
you rolled a 4 and got a 15.
God, this rod is great. That is.
You
Uh-oh.
get the rod.
It doesn't have damage.
What?
Why didn't it damage?
Wait, what happened there?
Look, I can make it like
Roll
go up the
20,
screen a bit.
please.
Well, I can just roll it, I guess, if you wanted me to.
Yeah, it's there, but it's not doing the thing.
But-
What is happening?
That's some good math.
That's
I
some real
guess.
good math. It's a D6 plus your strength modifier plus 3.
So that's 1 plus 5 plus 3 is 9.
So 9 total points of damage on your first strike, unless you want to
Great.
add some spice to it.
Can I, Joel?
So you're gonna, you
I
can,
guess my question is, Trescott would try.
you can certainly
He
try.
would try.
Uh-huh.
And I'll roll the. I'll roll. Oh, those are the wrong
something
dice.
else
I'm
to
so
explode,
sorry.
right?
Those are the wrong dice.
They are.
This attack's amazing.
Yeah. Got weird numbers and letters in it.
I think this is,
Messed up.
it's
Had a
very
problem.
much telling,
Of what's
things
going
have
on.
changed. Trescott, this might be the first time you notice that things have really changed.
Sure have.
That radiant, bright light of a smite that you used to have no longer exists. You watch as you stab the spear into the creature and you summon your godly might to smite the devil before you. And you watch as this like impenetrable darkness begins to emanate from your spear and necrotize the devil's flesh from the inside out.
Whoa.
Awesome.
I've never done that before,
hell.
Trescott.
Voice cries out,
Okay.
I'm so proud of you.
For 18 total damage on your first strike.
Sweet.
9 of it being necrotic.
Necrotic. I should change the type on.
You
my
might
divine
want
smite.
to.
Hold on.
To find there.
Necrot. Oh god. Necrotic. Oops, that's not how you spell that. I'll fix that. I'll fix that in post. And I'll just swing again. Here we go. Try this again.
Yeah, this is
Whack.
me going to go
26.
re-add the spear because why did it break already?
Let's try this again.
Yeah,
Nope,
right.
Didn't work.
Hang on. I added a new
Oh,
one.
I see.
I added a new one.
Nope.
Oh, it's fucking broken.
All right, D6 it is.
That's so weird. All I can suggest is maybe hit a little refresh there when we get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it'll be a D6 plus the 3 plus 5. That'll be 12 here.
Yep.
For
And I would
the
also
straight roll. And
Trescott at least definitely would be like, that was weird. Let me try that again.
Then, huh? Odd.
But it would be at level 2.
Okay, so
You
it'd
can't
be
divide smite
3d8.
more than once per turn, John. It's a bonus action.
No,
I'm so
no, it's
sorry.
not. No, it is not.
As an action.
Divine
and it's,
Smite only predicated on hitting a
on
target
hitting a target. Yeah.
with a melee attack.
I can technically, assuming that, obviously you're using a spell slot to do so, you can cast, as many spells as you attack.
This is like you could be a paladin
Frank
fighter.
doesn't paladin. Don't worry about it.
You could be a paladin fighter and action surge on a turn, and if you hit every time, you can
Gross.
smite like 4 times a turn
Bang. So there's
for another 9.
For another
Nice. So
9.
21
of
total
Scary Trescott
on
damage.
that. And yeah, Trescott, it's terrifying, and you watch as the flesh gets eaten away by this devil, and he crumbles in front of you into a rotting pile.
Ooh.
Neat.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's fine.
is it?
No. Yeah, that's it for me. I'll stand at the hatch menacingly.
Yeah, menacingly.
Literally menacingly.
Do you want to like get out on top of it, or you just stay inside?
Yeah, I mean, I'll get.
You're like
I'll get
clamber
there.
above
As long
the
as I don't
rotting
get, like,
corpse.
Attacked.
You don't get attacked immediately.
Immediately, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, that's it for me.
Barnabas, way over here. Ah, yes, V has the right of it. Eat magic missile. I don't know how many of these he has left. Oh, it's 1. He has 1. He's going to blast away with some magic missiles here. And then it's going to do 9 points of damage to the Chain Devil. Okay.
I love how V just has a little element from every single person in the party.
Yeah.
She's a little copycat.
He's a little copycat. Inside the vehicle, Francis, where you've now like gotten up, stood up, and roll me a nice little perception check.
All right. What's going to appear in here,
You
Joel?
better catch this rat bastard going through my stuff.
That's a 10.
I got a 10.
Maybe you're a little bit taken with the impenetrable darkness emanating from Trescott, but you do not notice that the drone has found something inside Hugo's backpack. It seems
it's
to be
not the
this
egg.
this little. The egg has been sold. Well, given.
No,
right,
it could be the beans.
It seems to be a symbol on the end of a chain. Hugo, what does it look like?
Well, Joel, it's quite a simple symbol. It's just a sort of sterling silver pendant with, on the end is a circular pendant with an outer ring of purple, and the inside is just jet black. And it seems to be made in some sort of semi-precious stone. It doesn't look particularly fancy in any way.
Our camera watches as he looks at it spinning in the firelight of the explosions behind. He watches it get singed by the radiant light, and you do.
Oh wait, right. I have another one.
You do note. Oh, that's if you spend your key point on it.
I did.
Okay. You do note that the edges of your radiant bolts seem to have this really like nice ash pouring off of them. Really good. Really positive sign here. The 10
Oh, right, I
unfortunately
forgot.
will miss. Yeah. The 10 unfortunately will miss. But the rest of it does indeed hit here.
Yeah.
Nicely
I
done.
guess assume that the two of us are just going.
Yeah, you're
south,
just
so we
like
don't have to-
cruising down this way. Yeah, I'm gonna move the group up here so we're on the map as we continue to move down the map here. Excellent. Okay. Francis.
Okay, Joel, I would like to use my Mantle of Majesty.
How majestic.
So My appearance changes. I look beautiful, lovely stuff. And I'll ascend from inside the demon grinder. And then I'll attempt to command the. Is that a spine devil? Is that what it is?
It is
the one
a
that's
barbed
closest?
devil.
A barbed devil.
Yeah.
Devil? Devil.
Devil.
And I will attempt to command him to kneel. So it's a wisdom saving throw.
Hey. Barbed devils do have advantage on their saving throws against magic.
Hell.
They're resistant to magic. It is a 17 on the save.
Well, he succeeds. So in which case, I will just attempt it. I'll just blast him instead, if you won't listen to me.
Command is an action, is it not?
It's a well, Mantle of Majesty lets me cast it as a bonus action, Joel.
That's right. Thank you. Absolutely.
16 for 5 damage, and then 27 for 6 damage.
Both of these are going to hit. 11 total points of damage here.
And now I descend once more, and I'll go back inside the demon grinder.
If you do that, you will move out of his range here. He will get an attack of opportunity against
I don't want that. Okay, well then I will stay where I am.
Yeah, so now you're out up top here as well. Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Yeah. This one having crashed into our poor demon grinder that was just fixed, gets out of his vehicle and leaps across to the other side as well. Everything's a smoking mess at this point. And they're going to attempt to attack the both of you here. I think one of them is going to move over to attack Francis, and then there'll be some attacks here against Trescott. So they will claw and tail, and claw and tail against the both of you. Trescott will be a 14, 16, and an 11. Everything will miss. There'll be a 9, a 14, and an 18 against Francis.
18 hits.
18 is the only one that hits for 11 piercing damage here, Francis.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. That bearded devil is dead. The ones on this vehicle. Their vehicle is like slowly coming to a stop way off down here. It is in some really bad repair, and they're going to, well, I guess they're gonna get out, the ones that are still alive in here, and kind of stumble off onto the ground, and then they're going to look up and see that their boss is in danger, and there's a combat happening over here, and they're gonna just start running in the direction of the combat. Now, our friend Princeps over here is going to make multiple attacks against V.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get 2 attacks with the chain. Will be a 19, which will miss, and a natural 20 at a 28.
Ow.
This will be 16 total slashing damage.
16. Okay.
And the animated chain grapples you.
Okay. Does it ungrapple Hugo, or is it?
No, he has up
He has his
to
own.
4 of these.
Oh, neat.
Goodness.
Okay.
So he's currently used 2 of his 4. And the other ones you can see that are kind of like starting to move up and float around him here is like he doesn't necessarily have to throw anything. They just go do the thing.
Okay.
Okay, and then he is going to incapacitate here. He's going to back away from you and just leave you there. You're welcome to make an attack of opportunity with disadvantage, having been grappled, but he's going to like circle around and just have these chains hold there.
Also, I just realized that I've been playing V wrong the entire time that I've done this.
Oh.
From the very beginning. Because she uses her intelligence modifier instead of dexterity for her weapon. And it's always been on dex. Which is lovely. I'm changing it now.
What's the difference?
So, another 2. Plus 2
that's fun.
to attack.
So you've been missing out
the
on a plus
entire
2
time?
weapon the entire campaign. Good job.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna attack.
Reading is fun.
Well, that's a 10, so I'm just gonna.
It's at
assume
disadvantage regardless, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah, so I'm just gonna-
not gonna be able to hit as you try and lash out. The chain wraps around you here, and you're unable to contact him. He's okay, you just stay right there, Francis. I'm coming.
Gross. Didn't
You
know.
go.
Yes. Now I am sanctuaried.
You still take the automatic 2d6 worth of damage as the chains are already on you.
Okay. Now can I contest acrobatics to get these chains off me?
Yes. Let me see if there's specifics that it's for acrobatics or athletics. No, it is absolutely either. So you can
Okay.
do an acrobatics check here if you'd like to.
25.
25. With your action, you can extricate yourself from the chains.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I've had enough of these chains.
Yep, you are now
okay.
out of them.
So that's my action. Where's he going? I'm gonna. He's not. Honestly, he's not that far away. I'm pretty much gonna sort of stay where I am, I think, and keep an eye on him.
Okay,
I don't really want to get too much closer to him.
sure, absolutely.
All right. Yeah, that'll be my turn, really. I just have to ungrapple myself.
Okay. Our bearded devil down over where Cyrus is. We're doing the same thing. Gonna try and rake the scythes against your devil's ride, and then he's gonna attack you with his beard. Anything you want to do there? With your reaction?
Not for the Devil's Ride. At 14.
A 14 from the Devil's Ride here is enough. It'll be good.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he will lash out with his beard here. Man, that is an 8. This guy is useless except at keeping you away from everyone else.
Yeah. He's definitely harrying me.
Yeah, he's doing the best that he can, okay? All right. V, wrapped up by the chains as you are, what would you like to do?
I mean, I think I'm still running towards him. Like, I'm just gonna.
You cannot move.
Oh, I can't. It's
Yeah,
fully
you are grappled, which
Okay.
reduces your movement to 0.
To
Take
0.
6 points of slashing damage from the barbed chains around you
Okay. Okay.
as they rush in.
Gotcha. Would it be my action to try to ungrapple myself then?
Exactly what Hugo just did.
Okay. I mean, I will spend my turn doing that then.
Okay, it's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. Great in both. Okay. 11.
11,
I will
unfortunately.
use my flash of genius to give myself +4.
+4
So yeah, so it's 15.
will be enough. Will
Will
be enough to extricate yourself from the chains here, as both of the chains that are now like lying on the ground get up, kind of like snakes, and look at you. Yeah, they don't seem to be done here.
I don't like him leaving, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to blink towards him again,
Okay. All right,
and that'll be my turn.
Trescott, what do you think, bud?
I mean, there's dudes in front of me.
There are plenty of dudes.
Gonna use my bonus action to press axe button
Do the
and
thing.
going to axe the crap out of this dude on the
Okay.
left. Let's see if this button works.
Does this button work?
Oh no!
That is a
natural
nat
one.
1.
Go on.
Oh,
All right.
You
well, at
sold your
least-
soul for that weapon.
The
I'll get
axe
him
slashes into the top of the demon grinder here.
Oops. Oops.
Hopefully V doesn't see it.
Take another big meaty swing.
All right.
15.
A 15 against these creatures will be just enough. Again, they don't wear any armor here. They just got a lot of. They're just Barbie boys. Look at them. Look at these
They
guys.
are Barbie.
They
boys.
don't even wear anything,
They
Joel.
don't wear anything. Now
Look at
there's
that
there's
perfect
just
hand placement.
big barbus rods all over.
Weak.
God.
Yes. So again, my damage doesn't seem to be working, but that's 2
That's
plus
so weird.
8 is 10, and that's just 10. I'll just do the
Okay.
running out of spell slots quickly by doing that.
All right.
And then I'll stand there menacingly
Stand there menacingly. Okay.
on the top of the demon grinder.
Barnabas is going to look about. I'm kind of out of magic missiles here. And I don't have any other spells. I will upcast to level 3 magic missile.
Yes, Barnabas. Yes.
5 bolts of magic missile. Oh god. All right. That he did not roll very high. That's 11, 13, 16 total point damage. Princeps is looking rather rough at this point. but is still fighting. Our monodrone is continuing to go through
What is he
Trescott's
up to?
belongings.
Is he just trying to make a sandwich or something?
Maybe he got hungry. It's fine. Cyrus, what do you want to do?
Shouldn't have given him hands. That's the problem.
The tentacle
Well,
hands
there's
really did it.
There's a rock in my way.
Yeah.
So
I mean, just take it as what it is. You're like, we need to maneuver around it. Okay.
Yeah, so I gotta switch back into manual, and yeah, I'll use my action to steer, and then keep. I guess I will try to like curve kind of back towards the action.
Okay. Yeah. You want to like start maneuvering your way that direction. Yeah, we've been traveling south for quite a ways, so you're gonna have to like curve all the way down, up, and around, and yeah. Understood. Got it. Yeah. Anything else? Any like actions on this? Or are you gonna?
I had to use my action to steer.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
There it is.
all my cool healing stuff is freaking bonus action, which makes me very sad.
Okay. So we are curving around. No, we're down here somewhere. We're gonna start curving around up this direction. Just bring it down here.
Curving around every now and then.
Okay, Francis,
Joel.
Mantle of Majesty.
Well, actually, because I want to actually cast another spell, so I won't be using that this turn.
Okay.
I wish to cast Slow.
Yeah, okay.
So that's a Wisdom save for up to 6 creatures I choose within a 40-foot cube.
Yes.
So I'll just paste the text. So I'm obviously going to hit the barbed fellas and the bearded fellas.
The range is out here anyways, right? Like, so you could just...
Yeah, so it's got a range of... So, yeah.
Get 'em all.
So it's a Wisdom saving throw from all of them.
Yes, absolutely. So, both of these creatures do have resistance to magic, but they are under the effects here. That is a 20, 17.
God
and
damn it.
The barbed devils, the bearded devils, they are much lower on this totem pole. Roll a 12 and a 7.
Okay, they both fail.
They will both be slowed here.
Yay.
Nice. Okay, now you are maintaining the concentration on slow for the next minute.
Yes.
Got it.
And then I don't know. I guess I'll just bardically inspire Trescott this time.
All right. No
Go on,
more missing
Trescott.
with that battle axe, Trescott.
Is that a D10?
A D8.
D8. Thank you.
Every
I love how
time.
there's 3 different battles going on here.
Yeah,
We'll be fine.
it's fine. Speaking of these barbed devils that resisted the slow, one of them is going to take distinct interest in you, Francis, and start making some attacks.
No.
Is a 20, a 22, and a 15.
Yeah, all hits.
Yeah, that'll be 16 total points of damage. The other one will attack Trescott here, the one on the right. That is a 10 and 11 and 11. All right. So they're not going to be able to do that super well.
They're
Now,
super scared of me.
the slowed barb devils here. Move 'em.
Right?
That group, what was that, V?
Does Francis have to roll for concentration?
He does have to roll
I
for
do.
concentration. So
Do I
it
have
is
to roll, like, 3
it is
times as
3
well?
separate attacks. So it is
Hell.
3 DC 10 con saves.
All right. Fail.
But first one's a fail. All right, so the slow lasts for
I'm sorry.
half a second, and then they're back to running at you.
What a waste of a turn, Francis. Come on.
Shut up, Trescott.
Rude.
As we, take in these barbed devils that are now no longer slowed and are running in your general direction, there is an explosion from behind them, and screams from inside the other demon grinder as it explodes in on itself. This bluish flame, as if the soul engine has detonated, emanates outwards. The other 2 barbed devils look back at it and then resolve themselves to continue charging towards your demon grinder. They're going to utilize their barbed spears and things to start poking up at where you are all up on top there, but they would have to make their dash action to get this direction. Okay. Princeps, Watch as the chains are animated and make 2 attacks here. One against Hugo, one against V. The one against Hugo is going to be a 17 to hit.
Question: does Hugo have Sanctuary still? Because he didn't
Sanctuary.
attack,
you do.
right?
You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wisdom save first.
Yeah, Sanctuary.
Wisdom save is a 13. What's your DC?
It's 16
Okay.
for the DC.
So the chain lashes out and is rebuffed by the Sanctuary there. The second chain is
Doesn't it
going
just-
to be. Was that?
Doesn't it just attack V?
No,
instead?
it attacks.
Sanctuary just
Okay,
means
on
that
a-
the
on a
attack
failed
just
save.
fails.
Must choose a new
No,
target
choose
or
a new
lose
target or lose the attack.
the attacker spell.
So two attacks against me then? Sure.
Yeah, I protect
This
my friend.
argument brought to you by the Committee of Extra Attacks for V.
Extra attacks
I-
for V, extra attacks for V.
Okay.
That is a 20 and a 26 to hit.
Okay, the 26
26
hits, the 20 does
We'll
not.
find the mark for 11 slashing damage, and you are grappled again.
Okay.
He is going to move away from you. He is going to Francis.
No.
No.
Okay. You want to make an attack of opportunity there with your reaction? It is at disadvantage
Yeah,
while
why
grappled.
not? Okay. 16?
A 16 will unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that right? No, actually it does. It hits. There it is. Just hits. What is AC with 17? You're good at a 16?
Another 7.
For 7 points of damage. Okay, yeah, he's looking pretty rough at this point.
Sanctuary.
Beata Maria.
All right, you go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm no longer grappled. I will. Do I want to move closer? How far am I? Oh, I'm not that far. Okay. I will. Yeah, I'll just take a shot at the Princeps, to be honest. I can actually advantage him this time. Not being in a car, hooray. And my character sheet crashes as soon as I click that. That's good.
It's too powerful.
Love you, roll 20. Alright, that is 27 on the first one, but I'll roll it again in case it's
yeah.
a nat 20. 17. Okay, so that's 23 points of piercing and 12 points of sneak. So that's 35 points of damage to Mr. Princeps.
That's disgusting.
It is a little disgusting.
That is
That's nearly a max roll for me.
Disgusting.
6 and a 5.
He dies?
I know what.
Yeah.
Head
Bang.
explodes here.
That's weird. I shot him in the leg.
Shot through the heart? Come on.
No, well, you like kind of like trip maybe, and the gun goes off and it hits him in the head instead. He dies regardless. And collapses to the ground. The animated chains falling off of V here, falling to the ground.
Guy.
Francis, there is a distinct ringing sound from your
Oh my
tuning
God, the-
fork.
Oh, I thought the Modron had nicked the bell.
Imagine.
The Modron just like ding, 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 ding.
Imagine. You know, he's making his way through the bags. Okay. Nice, Hugo. The other
Yeah,
bearded,
that's my turn.
yeah, the bearded devil over on, down by Cyrus has no idea any of this has happened. Is going to make some attacks here against Cyrus. And Cyrus, do you want to do your dexterity saving throw here? For
Got a
the
14.
Devil's Ride, 14, I believe. Yep, does indeed save. Devil is going to lash out with his beard. That's a 20 to hit. He's the first one that actually does. No, you're a 22.
AC is 22.
Because you can't get hit right now.
Wow. You guys are just like
Yeah, they're just fighting it out down here. It's
messing
fine.
around
V,
down there.
you're just
All right.
way away for so long.
Yeah. So V is going to use her full 35 movement to go here. And then she is going to... I'm just double checking. Boots the Winding Path is 15. So that is like there. And she's going to...
Which again,
use-
before the comments say anything about it, They're not really Boots of the Winding Path. We upgraded them. They're better.
Yeah. It's fine. They're better.
They're better.
Then she is going to use just her magic missile on the closest one to Francis. So all 3 is gonna just go to that one.
Okay, the barbed devil up at the top then?
Yes. 2 and 3. Wow.
Nice, 15.
15.
Max damage.
Sweet. She's gonna, throw out her magic missiles and be like, "Your leader is dead. You still want to fight?"
Look around.
That'll be her turn.
Yeah, he's dead on the ground. There seems to be some consternation about this, yes, but Trescott has a battle axe in hand and bloodlust in his heart. What do you want to do?
Sure do. Whack, whack, whack.
Which one is this going against?
18, the one on the left.
Yep, 18 absolutely hits.
And I'm just gonna do this because I know it fails.
Yeah, right.
6 and 8 is
14. Big hit on that one.
And just gonna take another big old swing at him.
Whack.
Whack.
17 finds the mark.
And, max damage. Love that. That's 16 total.
Yeah. All right.
Big whacks.
Yeah.
And
any...
Trescott is not
else there? Okay.
not doing anything else. Still
All
kind
right.
of concerned about his own necrotic damage.
Yeah? Is he
A little
concerned?
spooked.
A little spooked? Barnabas is going to float up to V and goes, "Ah, you know that trick. Let's do it together." And he's going to blast out with magic missile at second level. So he gets 4 of these. And he'll target the same one that you did.
Yeah. This poor dude's just getting
5, 5, 3, and 4, so he did pretty good as well. So it's 13, 17 total points of damage. This dude is, he's just getting
Proud of him.
absolutely battered right now. Oh, God. Okay.
Absolutely peppy.
Yeah. Okay.
Good job, Barnabas.
Inside the car. Trescott, what's the most interesting thing, shiniest thing in your pack right now?
Oops. I would say probably this. I mean, I have a bunch of weapons, but I don't really have much in there. I mean, I have my paladin focus, but I have that on me. I have
that's on you.
The lordly might rod, but that's also on me.
Sure,
I mean,
sure.
I soul coins, I guess, would be in my bag.
He takes one of the soul coin.
I figured he would.
Yeah, puts that in a little chest pouch there, and then goes over to Francis's bag.
Son of a bitch.
Cyrus! Back across the map. What do you want to do, bud?
Re-engage autopilot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot this dude again.
All right.
Leave me alone.
I'm just
I just
trying to
wanna-
get
I
back to
just
my
wanna
friends. Please.
I thought he was saying that for a second. I was like, "Fucking leave me alone."
No.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
The first 3 absolutely hit. The last one will not find the mark at a natural 1. The 13 there, so 22 total points of damage against him.
Ross Pepe 22. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he's looking
Autopilot still going?
pretty injured here at this point.
Then he should leave me alone.
Well, he probably will. So, Francis, that tuning fork is ringing rather loudly at this point.
I mean, I assume it would be like an action to answer the phone. So I guess I'll hang fire just now. Sorry, if you just we got some demons. Let me deal with them first. And I'll turn to the bearded one, and I will attempt, or the one to my bottom left, I should say, and attempt to command him to kneel. So
Okay.
another wisdom saving throw.
It's a 14.
Ah, fail. He has to kneel.
Ah!
And then I'll use my action to Eldritch Blast the spine devil.
You're
that-
absolutely in melee right now.
Oh shit! The bed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's still better than, like, I'm really pathetic in melee. So I will just try. So with disadvantage. A 23, Joel.
23 on the first. Yep.
And then for 6 damage, and then the second attack.
Rolls. Still good.
16.
Still good rolls. We'll
For
hit
damage.
as well for 10 total here.
Ah!
As you point blank Eldritch Blast this guy as he tries to stab you with his barbedness. Okay. All right.
That ends my turn.
He's not taking kindly to that situation. Though, however, these Barb Devils are a little bit smarter than their bearded allies. That's a natural 1 on that intelligence check. They're fighting it out.
They're in too deep.
Francis, 25, 20, and an 11.
The first 2 hit.
Trescott, 13, 22, 22. First 2
22's hit.
The first 2 on Francis here are going to be 12 total points of damage.
No.
The last 2 22s here is going to be 19 total points of damage against Trescott.
Ow.
Okay. The Bearded Devils, as they handle this. This one falls to his knees and raises his arms and goes, "Praise Francis, dread Captain Villiers.
What? I just told her to kneel. I didn't mean that.
The magic told me what to say." The other one is going to look down at his friend and goes, "What are you doing?" And is going to attack you twice here. That is a natural 20 with the beard. It'll be 8 damage, but I need a con save.
Yes, sir. 18.
Good save. You feel a poison entering your veins, but you're able to fight off the worst of its effects here. The glaive, fortunately, will miss you here.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, right? Chain Devil's dead. Hugo.
I'm going to see the kerfuffle going on the Demon Grinder, and I'm going to opt to get a little bit closer. We'll see how far I can go. Alright, what do I actually want to do?
Shoot the kneeling guy?
Yeah, it's tempting, isn't it?
Just
Yeah, I'm going to shoot the kneeling guy in
Yeah.
the back of the head.
Yeah, so you might have moved, but you don't need to take aim. He's just a kneeling guy. Like, he's
Yeah.
not... Roll with advantage.
Yeah, okay, cool.
He's not prone, but he's not moving.
26. Oh, this is gonna go on.
24?
Let's go.
Oh, that
29
sneak
points.
attack! Oh no, that's 5 on the sneak.
I want to hit my max roll at some point because I can do disgusting damage.
One day, but that's okay. That is 29 total points of damage, and I mean, maybe it's appropriate that he was kneeling there because you execute him.
Pretty much.
Oh, God. It's a bit dark, isn't it?
We are in,
I can't
we're in
find
hell.
anybody who's simping for
Trescott
Francis.
sold
I'm
his
sorry.
soul last session. This is a
true,
little
that's true.
dark. All
I
right.
guess the execution is a bit much for me. I
Who's
think.
behaved the best since we got to hell, which is,
Hugo, you do have a bonus action remaining if you'd like to utilize
I
it.
do,
Did
yeah,
not
I
need to
was
aim.
thinking about that. I will cunning action dash, I
Nice.
suppose,
Okay.
and I shall saunter a little bit further. Can I get to? Oh, I can't quite get to our pal.
Not quite there.
I'm gonna run. I would just run towards him though, so I'm gonna do that.
Okay,
Over that.
sounds good. Last. Our bearded devil friend way down here. Next to Cyrus. Roll me that dex save. He will one day hit this devil's ride. One day. Not today.
14.
Out of 14, it's not today. You've rolled 3 14s in a row, which are just over what you need.
That's insane odds.
And the devil is going to attempt to hit you with the beard again. That lashes out. That is a 23 to hit.
He hits.
Okay, 10 piercing damage and I need 2 con saves. First one for the poison, second one for your shield.
Okay. So, I'm going to use my reaction. This is why I wasn't using my reaction for the Devil's Ride.
Okay?
The creature that dealt damage to you must make a strength saving throw. Or they take 2d8 force damage and push 10 feet away from me.
What is that called?
Oh, right. Put in the chat. It's the gift of the gem dragon. And
That's an ability.
I remember when we met that gem dragon.
The gem dragon was the friends we met along the way.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Good hell.
Wow.
Hellish rebuke, but force damage.
And better. Yeah.
Hilariously, if I did not heal myself, I would be down again. I'm very glad I took that turn to heal. So 1 con save, right?
It's 2 con saves. Again, the first one is for poison. Second one is for the concentration on your spell.
That awkward moment when I'm at 9 con now. Because I'm Ash.
Mm-hmm. For the first, you save against the poison.
Okay.
The second, you save for your shield.
Love that -1.
Wow.
My God,
My
that
God's
gift
looking out for me.
gives you wisdom as well. Holy shit.
Impressive.
Let's see, telekinetic reprisal.
Goodness.
There's dealt damage to you must make a strength saving throw. DC 8 plus proficiency bonus plus ability modifier. So what is...
It's 14.
Okay.
Sorry, 15. That's my bad.
Yeah, man. When we met the gem dragon, that's a natural 20. That's a 22.
Curses. All right. He takes half damage then. So.
And does not get pushed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's an explosion of telekinetic energy from you, but he does not get thrown back, and he will take the 4 points of damage.
Still pretty cool.
Yeah, I did a thing.
Okay.
He hit me with his beard, and I was like, stop.
V.
All right. V is going to run up next to Francis.
Again, Francis is on top of the vehicle.
Yeah, she's gonna look up to Francis.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think I can climb up there, right? Or the other guy is on top of her vehicle
There's
as
like
well?
there's 4 people up there. I think it's pretty full at the moment.
Yeah, I was like, I'd stick a set. Francis, I learned this from you. I wanted to show off, and she's gonna cast Aid.
Well, that's a good one.
She's learning. So I'm gonna cast Aid for Francis, myself, and Hugo. Prescott, you look fun.
That's alright. I get it.
Um,
I'm evil now. Rawr.
I'm evil
So-
now.
You get your target's hit point maximum goes up, and current hit points increases by 5 for the duration.
Yep.
So cool. There you go.
Don't forget to remove them after we take a long rest. So they don't stack infinitely.
That's
Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
Okay. V, nice. Trescott.
I'm gonna whack the same. I've hit this guy like 5 times. I gotta finally kill him. Hopefully. Battle axe attack. 20. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, 20 is good.
Oh, no.
20 is
20's
good.
D8. Plus 8 is 14. And I will
14 total
if
points?
he's not dead.
He's not.
All right. I will
He
divine
looks
smite.
very close to being dead.
Oh. Well, I'm still gonna divine smite him so I don't have to hit him again.
Sure.
2d8. Bang.
You can remove the word divine when you say divine
So
smite.
I'm going
you
to
know?
smite him.
Yeah.
With 6 more.
He gets smote with dark, inky black necrotic energy, and does indeed fall to a heaping, rotting pile of ash and bone and whatever.
Nice. Goo.
Goo. Goo is good.
And I
word.
will blood curdling scream and attack the other one.
I will blood curdling scream.
Didn't realize Trescott was a barbarian.
turning people into black.
Oh, 26.
Gone full
Nice.
circle.
Okay.
Funny you mentioned that. Anyway, we'll get there. D8. Max roll for 16 damage, and I will smite him as well.
Okay.
Neat.
I'm running.
Smite as well.
I'm out of first level spell slots. Let's go.
Hit him with like a 3rd level smite. It's fine.
That
Another
is,
10.
Another 10 necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay.
And then I will stare at him menacingly.
Yeah. And how the turntables.
Had the turntables.
Artemis is going to save some of his spell slots here. Doesn't have much left. Our drone friend, Francis, what's the shiniest piece in your bag?
I do have a necklace worth 25 gold pieces. I have my signet ring, which is still in there. And there's
You have the
what?
bell, don't you?
No, I would. No, I'm not saying this. Just I would assume I keep that as sort of our emergency button.
Oh,
I would
okay, so
assume
you
I'd keep
got
the
it.
bell near me
Keep that thing on you.
or on me, probably. There's also 2 gemmies in my backpack. That's all I've written. Just 2 gemmies.
It just says gemmies.
2 gemmies. Yeah.
Neat.
What is the state of your inventory?
I assume
I
you're
mean-
talking about Azurite gems.
2
They're-
gemmies.
I don't know. They're gemmies.
Okay, if the bell is on your person, he will take the necklace out of your bag
What a little thief.
and puts it
I'm waiting for him to just disappear.
in a compartment. We'll then go to V's bag and start digging through it.
Uh-huh.
Cyrus, what do you want to do? Drive
I
towards
can't
your
seem
friend.
to slip this guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're zooming back this direction at this point, right?
But yeah, I just leave me alone.
He goes,
I'm shooting.
"No, I cannot."
And we're like in a freaking one of those damn things from Star Wars. The freaking Forest Moon of Bespin, whatever. I don't remember.
The what?
The things with the freaking stormtroopers on it. They were in the forest. They were doing this, and like at one point, one of them slams into the
the
tree. And it's like,
scout
Oh, the
"Ah!"
speed bike thing.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, yeah. They're like you're currently
worst
like connected
description.
together now, right? Like now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pew pew.
Okay.
Get off.
Oh, jeez.
20,
That's another
18,
key
18,
point. How many keys do you have left?
I have 3 left. I get all of them back on short rest, and I have 8.
Just got a big keyring.
In my professional opinion, monks should have half the amount of key that they do have
Yeah.
at any given point in
Or
time.
monks should be banned.
Okay, all right.
Just to bait the comment section.
Yeah, at 16 total points of damage here, it is going to be enough to eviscerate this dude as he gets blasted with ashy radiance, and then this thing goes spiraling off.
Now that's ride racing.
And then it goes exploding on the other
Jesus.
one.
No. That's
Yeah, we
less
needed those
scrap.
parts.
It's gone!
Wow.
I guess we have a tormentor that's still okay.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe.
say anything.
Francis.
Okay, bottom bearded devil, Command Daniel. So wisdom save.
See how it goes for him. There's an 18.
Son of a bitch. All right, well I'm just gonna blast him then. I'm firing off my blasts.
Yeah, this one, you are. So, this is-
27.
you are still in melee range because the glaive is 10 feet long. So he has reach.
Joel, come on now.
He has reach.
Okay, well that's an 18.
Perfect.
So screw you.
Awesome. Love that.
For 8 damage. And then my second attack is a 13.
The 13 will just hit because they don't wear armor for 11 total points here.
Nice.
All right.
So yeah, I've done that. Now it's my turn.
Okay. This barbed devil here is going to, well, make an intelligence check. Good job, barbed devil. Watches as you blast this other guy, and he looks down at Trescott, and how Trescott turned his friend into weird necrotic goo. He goes, you wouldn't maybe perhaps consider letting myself and my friend go? Would you? Looking at
No.
Trescott.
Yeah, Trescott, you. You said no just straight out.
He has become corrupted.
Bloody hell, then. Have at you!
I love these guys. I love the have at you dudes. I remember them from last time.
Yeah, you like those guys? Okay, yeah. If you're not gonna let him go, I mean, he
Would
knows
the
he's not
rest
gonna
of us
escape.
hear him say no? Like an answer? Would we
Trust-
hear this
well,
conversation?
Francis absolutely would, because you're the closest up here.
Well, Francis has ding the bell.
Oh,
singing
that's
in his ear,
right. Francis, roll me a con save.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, this is the
15.
second time.
Nice. Okay. It's getting painfully loud to your ear.
All right, can't you just leave a message?
Okay, he's gonna make the attacks here against Prescott. That is a 21, a natural 20, and a 25.
They all hit. This is gonna go great.
That is 8, 14, and another 11.
You know, he wanted to just end it.
33 damage.
33,
You
I
were
think
like,
that's
"Nah."
how it
22.
math
Yeah,
works.
that's 33. Good job. Good math.
Ow. Ow.
It's your own fault.
Yeah, well. It's the rod talking. It's not me.
the rod.
I hate when I let my rod do the talking.
I tell ya.
The devil here is going to stab Francis and try to stab Hugo. We're going to find out how that goes for him. Francis is going to miss. It's a 12. Hugo, it is a 19. He
Hits me.
swings the glaive over in your direction for 11 slashing damage. I need a con save.
I'll uncanny dodge him as well.
Okay. Still need the con save.
18.
Nice. Yeah. You've encountered this before. Generally, like infernal wounds that open up on your body here. You're able to staunch it very quickly before it takes its effect. Hugo.
I'll be like, hello, and I will shoot the bearded devil in the face without moving. That's a 24 for 13 points of piercing and 9 points of sneak, so 22 points of damage in total.
Yeah. Bang! It hurts him a lot. He's not dead yet, but he is not looking real good.
If you don't believe, I'm probably going to do that again, to be honest.
He looks at you and looks around. You're gonna let me go?
I mean, you could have gone moments ago, but you chose to try to stab me, and you did. to be fair.
So order of command would be, with Princeps gone, it falls to... He points up to the guy that's still on top fighting Trescott. It falls to him.
Okay,
So-
well, if you're still here in a few seconds, I'm going to do that again. So really, it's up to you.
Like, touches the like bleeding purple goo and the hole that's created by the gun. I think I might be going. Yes,
You don't
that
need-
seems...
I've got quite a long range, so off you
I
pop.
will be attempting to go quickly. Walking, as it were.
Good luck.
Thank you. That devil's dead. V, what do you want to do?
Well, this dude just popped Truscott, so she would come around the vehicle. She didn't hear the thing, so she would just try to avenge him. She didn't know that there was any type of
Just
discussion.
got Truscott torn up.
Yeah, she just, her friend just got punched, so. 26 to hit.
Does hit. For 10. Okay.
And 22 to hit.
For another 7.
Another 7.
17 total, absolutely.
Leave him alone.
I'm trying to leave. He won't let me go.
Wait, you want to leave?
Yes!
Truscott, just let him leave. Just go. Go.
Just got one
Be gone.
something.
Prescott, it's your turn.
I mean, he's still there.
He's-
I'm still
Funny
gonna
that
walk him.
he didn't get a turn and he's still in the same place he was. It's weird that.
Sure did. Yeah, big.
so
meaty
Trescott, you
swing.
just ignore V and hit him?
Oh, it's just I look at V, and I mean, this guy stabbed me like 3 times. I'm not. I don't.
You make the
Trescott's
decision.
Should make
not
like
very
unbreaking
happy.
eye contact with V while
Yeah,
while
just-
doing
just
it.
swinging it. I will attack. Yes, I will.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This black emanating necrotic energy from the axe.
Yeah, it's 15 damage.
Yep. Uh-huh.
This is the first time I'm seeing it too.
And yeah, attack again,
24 hits again.
and that's 11 more damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I will note I did not divine smite them.
True.
That's my
True. Do you want to use any of the
Restraint.
other effects of the axe? You know, like the one that can
Ooh.
heal you?
I mean, do I?
Do you?
Probably. Oh, that's right, the drain life. Oh my god, I need to read farther down on the sheet.
Read
So
it
many
farther
things.
down,
There's
isn't
so
That
many.
sheet is
things.
really
It's not
long.
like it was that important,
It's
John. You
like
didn't
this
sell your.
long, dude.
Yeah,
You
it is a
sold your soul
legendary
for it.
item.
Large fly.
Yeah, I guess so. I did get whacked. That's a great idea, Joel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll when I hit him with that last attack, I'll make him use a con save.
Yeah, so this isn't
This
this isn't a spell, so he doesn't get advantage on this one.
It's just.
Oh, this is gonna look terrible
He
if he misses
rolls
this.
an 11.
Oh, dear lord. Okay.
You're going to deal 4d6 necrotic damage,
Yep.
and
I'm
you
gonna heal
regain
that
half
amount.
of that. You
Oh,
watch
7.
as
Oh.
Trescott stares you down, hits this dude with an
ignores him.
axe. You
Twice.
watch inky blackness emanate from the axe, engulf the creature in front of him as it screams and begins to rot. And then you watch as Trescott's wounds begin to heal.
Not as much as I wanted, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Trescott.
I don't understand, but I'm angry.
The world's dumbest Lich King.
Actually, I'm a dreadlord.
Oh my god. Yeah, and the Barb Devil shrieks out in pain. Barnabas looks at it. Is Trescott all right? That is, normally he has this, like, divine radiance to him.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't say it.
V, what's the shiniest thing in your bag?
Her 36 spoons.
Oh, those are raw materials.
That's
Shut
what.
me
That's the
up.
shiniest thing. Like, thankfully, her blueprints aren't shiny. It's just that. I think that's it. That's she sold everything the last episode. So.
Oh, didn't you guys have like 700 platinum or something like that at some point?
Yeah, she sold it all and her jammies.
All right.
Yeah,
her jammies.
that's on credit card. That's not.
That's on the credit card.
Yeah.
And technically, she has some gold left. Would that be more?
He picks
I
up
think the
2
spoons
spoons.
would be shiny.
2 shiny silver spoons, and then shoves them into them.
Okay.
What is he doing?
Who knows? Cyrus!
Creating an.
Ooh, not her spoons.
He's
Building
nesting.
a sniper rifle.
He's. Oh no!
All right, I'm kicking this bad boy into high gear. I'm getting up here, and I'm gonna.
Okay.
That's my action. I'll be like, is everybody good?
I'm here! Yeah.
I'm coughing horribly right now. 3 HP.
Francis.
Well, I guess I better answer the phone at this point, Joel.
Yeah, roll me a con save.
Oh, fuck's sake. Joel, I was just said I'd answer it.
Yeah.
All right. 17.
Good. It's hurting real bad.
I will pick up the. I mean, hold the
tuning
tuning
fork.
fork up to my face and just. Hello.
There is no response. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. 8.
Okay.
I will give the flash of genius to.
You're gonna
Francis.
flash of genius's perception check for what is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
plus
yeah.
what?
+4.
Just enough. All right,
There you go.
Francis, as you pick it up and
yeah,
you're like,
you should
hello,
definitely pick that up.
hello. There's no
what I say.
response, but you note like as you pick it up, you feel a tug towards the direction of the corpse of the princeps.
Oh, I understand. Right. I'll start heading over. So yeah, I mean, I will. Has it been my action to answer
The
tuning
phone.
fork?
I kind of want to say yes, but no. Go ahead.
All right, then I will just, for the sake of speed, dash towards him, and get ready to inspect him on my next turn.
Okay. The Barb Devil screaming out in pain here. Just let us go! It's over! The Princeps is dead!
Run! Run away! I'll hold him back.
He's going to insight check you.
Okay.
Are you lying to him? Let's see. Where's my Barb Devil? He's going to insight. Ooh, he has a +5 to insight. That is a 24, V.
B is telling the truth. She doesn't want any more violence.
okay.
You know, she values creatures
Casts
and
a
life.
fearful glance at Trescott and then tries to leap off this and run. Trescott. to attack him.
He's being very mean to me.
What? You're the one who's turning evil.
I mean, yeah, Trescott's just swinging away.
Is there anything I can do to stop him? Can I try to intercept?
Do you
as
have
my
like
reaction?
I don't know, Sentinel or something?
I do not. But I'm just saying, like, can I attempt to at least put this as disadvantage? Okay, like I would be actively trying to stop him.
Trescott swing the axe. Let's see what happens.
All right.
Oh.
Never mind.
It's a 29 and a 25.
29 and 25.
V tries to get into the way.
9.
I would like to at least attempt. Even if it's still
Sure.
a disadvantage, I would still
You
have
attempt.
tried.
Roll a damage, Trescott.
That's 12.
Any extra spice you want to add to it?
No.
He turns to jump off the thing, and the axe impacts him in the back, directly in the spine, severing it, and he dies, collapsing into the sand.
Yikes.
Trisca, why? He just wanted to leave.
I mean, but where would he have gone? Who would he have told V? It could have been anybody. He could have told anyone. More warlords? Zariel? Anybody.
That's not the point. If someone... We're not here to murder everyone. We're here to save Elturel and every life form that we can find.
And I'm doing that. I am saving Elturel.
I think the camera would pan to someone else at that point.
It pans to the bearded devil, who is just like, yeah, hey man, I'm just trying to go. And he's like sufficiently far enough away from Trescott, and he looks at Hugo, he's like, I'm going, all right? I'm leaving, I'm out.
I just shrug at him. I'm like,
Yeah, and he's just gonna,
oh, sure thing. I'd avoid the rather angry chap on the car though.
yeah, just running southwards as far as possible.
I let him run off.
He's running out into the sands. B, is there something that you want to do here? As it seems combat is coming to a close.
I mean, I think that she would just kind of be staring at Trescott and staring at his new rod. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
It's a
it
nice
has
run.
that effect.
yeah.
I hate it here.
I did that. I love the reactions.
Oh
Clip
god.
it.
Absolute rod corrupts absolutely.
It's of lordly might.
She's just gonna stare in unbelief. I honestly think that she wouldn't do anything. She would just be, kind of awestruck at his words.
At this, we'll call it the end of combat, unless Trescott, you want to chase down this bearded devil.
Perhaps
No.
Trescott would like to start attacking us.
Perhaps.
No,
Trescott,
Francis,
how do you,
I don't.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, you could almost, I don't know if the word seethe is probably the proper term, but like you can definitely tell Trescott is having a rough time. Like he's definitely not with it. Like
Am I
he's
the baddie?
am I the baddie kind of feeling, right? Like he's kind of like, his chest is puffing quite heavily. He's, hands are fists, and he's like, I don't understand, but I had to do it. Look, why did it matter that he got away, but these two didn't? And I point at the, piles of goo that I created as well, and I'm like, I don't know, V. I don't know, but there's something that told me, like, he couldn't get away. It had to be.
Their leader was killed. I mean, I understand you're attacking the other ones. They didn't surrender, but that one did. And that's the difference.
I don't know. It felt right.
V's gonna walk up to Trescott, and even though she's afraid, she's gonna give him a hug.
Ooh.
It's okay. It'll be okay.
I mean, I to be honest with you, I think Trescott would accept the hug.
Aw.
A part of him still,
She's afraid, but she's gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be okay. I understand.
Yeah, I do feel like Trescott's, breathing would calm a bit, and he'd probably say something like, I just need to have a think. And he would, unless this demon grinder's on fire or something, probably go back inside and have a seat
poor vehicles,
for a
everything's
minute.
on fire.
As you do this, go back into the pretty heavily damaged demon grinder now. Our camera pans over to where Francis is doing something with this excruciatingly loud ringing tuning fork. Francis, you feel the tug over to the body of Princeps. Begins to harmonize with the metal of the chains the Princeps wears.
Okay. I mean, I'm sort of imagining it like it's like a divining rod where I'm sort of moving it back and forth. Is there any point where it I feel a specific pull, or is it just on the chains that there's a noise coming from, or?
The helm, or crown.
Well, I guess I'll try and remove it.
Mm-hmm. You can. Is a heavy black iron spiked helm. And as the two become much closer together, the helm starts to resonate as well. Feel an impulse to bring your tuning fork against that.
I will do so.
As you do so, there's a singular pure note from the tuning fork. And then the vibration stops. Ends. Feel that resonance slide up your arm where you're holding the tuning fork. Enter deep within your chest.
Oh.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. Well, I guess one down.
2 down.
Or 2 down now, yeah. Okay. Well, I guess if the tuning fork has nothing more to say, I'll just stow it, and I guess I would start looking at the Princeps' body. Any loot? Anything interesting?
I am DMing you.
Oh,
Jellyfish.
jeez.
Fun in the
800
DMs.
beans.
800 beans.
Oh.
So. Ooh. Does he have anything in particular on him? No. The Princeps doesn't carry anything on his body other than the chains that he was utilizing, animated by his own ability and magic, and the helm that you now hold. There doesn't seem to be anything of particular value on him. Maybe it was stowed in one of the vehicles that are currently in disrepair or on fire. But on his body, there does not seem to be anything.
Fair enough. So I'll just return to my companions, but I won't say anything. I'll just walk over.
Anything else that Patriots are...
I mean, being outside, realistically, I would have just watched Francis do that whole thing. No, I would just be clambering back inside to lump and try to get the scorching Avernus burn marks off my body from being dragged.
So are the vehicles working? Took a bit of a rock there.
Yeah, I just repaired them too. Let me look around and see. There's scratch marks along the whole side. And I guess I can look at that Tormentor too. It is heavy smoke, but I don't really need to breathe anyway. So I guess I would do a general look over and see.
I would also just like to try and reverse the demon grinder from the flaming wrecks, Just just in case anything explodes.
Yeah, just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, is it like there's that like wrenching of metal on metal where the teeth of the demon grinder and the teeth of the tormentor had gotten like tangled up here as you start to crunch them away from each other and just back it up slightly. The demon grinder rolls over a corpse or two as it does back up. Yeah, it's probably fine.
Maybe look at the bodies to see if there's any more soul coins, but this might take a little while.
Yeah. V, if you want to roll me like an investigation or a Tinker Tools check with intelligence, get a better idea of like what the damage here is.
All right, the Tinker's Tools was 27. And then, do you want investigation too?
Yeah, investigation. Well, so you're doing this. Maybe someone else can look for things on the bodies since you're taking a distinct interest in
I'll
doing
do
stuff with the
tools then.
Yeah. So if anyone else wants to, Francis, this is like him being over by the princeps here. You guys are backing it out. Hugo, if there's any investigation that you guys want to do of the bodies now would be.
Maybe not the goo bodies.
The goo.
Look over, see Trescott smearing it on his face.
Like
war marks.
War paint.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. V, the damage is pretty severe to the demon grinder. It is functional. It looks like with the direct impact on the front here that the jaws of the demon grinder are currently non-functional.
Okay.
So that being said, like utilizing them in any combat capacity is not going to be able to do so. Some repairs can be made to make it a little bit of a smoother ride. Doesn't look like you suffered any internal damage to the engine, which is good. There are some salvageable parts on the Tormentor. The other Devil's Rides, mangled. You got scrap metal, but some of it's still smoldering and burning.
Yeah, I was like, we have scrap metal. I just bought.
The other Demon Grinder, the explosion of their soul engine there's almost nothing salvageable from that vehicle. So with some time and some of the spares that you can grab off the other Tormentor, you can probably like grab one of their rear wheels and like replace one of yours and do things like that to make it more drivable. But again, the jaws of the Demon Grinder are out of commission for the time being.
Okay. All right. Well, I can do some quick fixes using their Tormentor, but those raking scythes at the front, I'm gonna need a lot more time I have to reforge some of those spikes, so those are not going to be able to be used. We should still have the wrecking ball, though. That seems to be fine, as well as the engine.
Thank goodness, I do love using that wrecking ball.
Yeah, I saw you use it.
Effective.
I actually hit somebody. It took like 3 or 4 swings, but I got it in. I got contact.
B, as you want to work on this, do you want to rest first, or do you want to get right to work?
She's
I
gonna
see
get
some
always
people
right to
being
work.
Pretty
her.
low on health. Okay, so if everyone else wants to short rest, you can while V gets to work. You're more than welcome to, since there's work being
Play my
done
song of rest
on the Demon Grinder.
Yeah,
So
Cyrus
an extra
immediately
D6, right?
put
Is it
the
extra
bike over by the rock and sat down.
I get no rest. There's no rest for the wicked.
No rest.
I didn't know you could do that.
Wow. Neat.
Welcome to having a negative con mod.
Justin rolled a 1, so he gets a 0.
Yep.
He gets 0 hit
I
points
didn't
back.
know you could do that. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Neat.
It's probably fine.
I mean, I have a bunch.
Wow, you rolled a second 0. Nice.
Hey, look, I got 2.
Cool. You get nothing. Good day, sir.
Ah, 5. Awesome.
Joel, now we're inside the Demon Grinder. What's the little Modron doing?
Yeah. What is the little man doing there?
And everyone's but Justin's, right?
Yeah. As you take your break here, you look about, Hugo. Little Modron sitting in the corner, facing away from the. And seems to have this like weird little compartment open on his chest. He seems to be tinkering with something.
Ooh, he is my child.
Do I see what he has in the compartment?
You want to move over to him and take a closer look?
Yeah, I want to have a look.
Tiny baby.
That's the first thing he's done, so...
Take a look
Does that
over his
threaten me?
shoulder here, and you see that he seems to be messing with your pendant.
I'll tap him on this part of the sphere which would be a shoulder, and I'll say, "Whoa, hold on there, little friend. I suggest that you give me that back. I'm not sure you're entirely certain what you're playing with there." I'll hold out my hand for it back.
Yeah. He turns, looks at you, and is still holding it in one of his long tentacled like appendages now, and then goes, "Meep merp, meep merp." Begins to
Yes,
tap
that's the one. I'm just gonna reach forward to take it back off him slowly.
He jerks backwards a bit and looks up at you. Meep merp.
Oh, hold on there. I don't think you know exactly what you're playing with here. I would really strongly recommend you give me that back. I can give you something else if you'd like. Something out of maybe Francis's pack or something else.
He starts to back away slowly into the corner.
I'm gonna follow him slowly, reaching towards it.
Meep
Pulling out your gun.
merp. Then
Just slowly going and
opens the
reaching.
compartment and places it inside.
Well, let's not do that.
And you see inside, like, there's other stuff in there, including some spoons.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fine. Do you want more spoons? I'll trade you it.
This singular, large, wide eye. And there's just, like, this ticking sound, right? Whenever you're close to him, all you can hear is, like, the mechanics of the inside internals just... Closes it.
Okay.
And you watch as a vertical line of blue appears behind him. It then rotates
I'll pause
on
at that
itself
point. I'll just be like,
and opens. You watch as this like darkness pours out of it. He begins to move
let's not
backwards
do it, no.
into it.
hold on. I really do need the thing that you've got there, buddy.
As he gets a step back, he turns, and his little flappy wings take him into the portal.
Oh,
I'm gonna run and try to dive and catch him.
Yeah. I mean, you're right there. So you run and you dive and try to catch him. Roll me something to like grab a leg or a tentacle arm.
Athletics, maybe? We can do that.
Sure.
11.
An 11.
That
You
works.
reach, grab, miss, and as Hugo tumbles through the portal,
Oh.
it closes behind him.
Wait, what?
I'm outside working. Can't look away from these children for 2 seconds.
Yo, is he going to Mechanus?
You're going. Goodbye.
Take me with you. I'd rather be in Mechanus than hell right now.
And Hugo's gone.
Is anyone inside with him?
Everyone
I'm
was.
outside sleeping.
Oh,
No.
so
See you
Cyrus
next
is outside.
episode.
V's
Bye.
outside.
And with that, bye, Merchant. Talk to you
Yeah,
later.
see you next episode.
Oh. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
That's a nice way to
I
do
like
that,
that.
actually.
Yeah.
Good riddance, I say.
Ah,
Like-
still here. Got you.
Oh,
Got him.
wow.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So he's
Chescott's
gone.
like, what?
Hugo?
There's no response.
Mario.
Mario. Mario. Barnabas looks around and says, was that supposed to happen?
I think he just teleported out. Went back to his home, I guess.
Hugo lives in a portal?
No, the flying thing. That big-eyed creature. It's returned to where I guess it came from, and Hugo fell through the portal.
Well, bring him back, Francis. You're magical.
Oh, I can't do that.
You have to. You've opened doors to just open another door.
I don't know where that portal goes to.
Barnabas, you're magical.
I mean, yes, I'm magical. That was clearly a portal. I'm not quite sure to where. It was rather shadowy. What was that thing that he was holding?
Would I have seen that pendant before, Joel? I don't know. I would have.
I don't know. I don't know how much Hugo would have shared with you. Do you know what it is, like in general?
No, I don't. I've got no idea.
Then I don't think Francis knows.
I don't know. Seems just like a piece of jewelry. Is that what it came for?
Anything, particular? Or did Hugo have any bend towards something? I don't know. He seems to have those like psychic weapons or whatever.
Ever since he's got the gun, he's been a bit bored of those, I think.
I can understand. That thing is really cool.
I don't know what to do. There's nothing left.
Well,
We wait till he comes back.
if
Wait,
Lulu
he's
were
coming
here,
back.
if Lulu were here, we could ask her to teleport us as well. But she's dead now. And he gestures Bob's over next to where Lulu's corpse is wrapped up.
No. She's in
The bag?
bag of holding.
God, that's disgusting. But yes.
She's in my bag.
Where
of
else would
holding.
you suppose we keep?
I don't
Keep it,
know.
Joel.
Maybe you could have kept her alive.
Right. Okay.
True.
Maybe the true resurrection that she doesn't know about.
I leave for one episode, and our little friend.
Well, I don't know what we could do.
Should we wait for him? Maybe he returns? Or should we continue onwards with the mission?
And leave him in Avernus.
Oh, we don't know where he is, Trescott.
What happens if he appears right here and we leave?
Well, he knows we're going to the grave of the Titan and knows the general direction, I suppose. We could leave him a vehicle.
We could do that. I really don't know. I don't know. Do we really give it come back? Is he just gone for good?
I don't know. I don't know. It was clearly some kind of plane shifting spell. I don't know where he went.
I would like, as you guys were all talking, the camera pans to V being like, Cyrus, can you help me with this wheel?
Yeah, you're just like both outside.
I need assistance.
You will have to go over and wake Cyrus up.
Oh,
He's
you're
like
sleeping.
collapsed.
You're
He's
sleeping?
collapsed on the rock.
She's not doing well.
So I say that and look back and I see he's sleeping. He's like, she just grabs the wheel herself.
You'll let the baby nap.
Gotta relieve some of that ash.
Yeah, right.
Every now and then, I'm just like,
Oh.
just like slowly dying.
Anything that you want to do here?
I mean, do we leave him a vehicle? I mean, there's a few, right? I mean, they're all on fire. The Tormentor seemed okay, I guess.
I mean, maybe we should. I don't know. Well, we're going to where the Titan is, right? So we can at least swing back this direction, right? We can go to there and then come back here.
Swing back this way, see if the vehicles are gone. That's a good idea.
Well, yes, but remember, things in Avernus move.
Shit.
Oh, that's right. Well, maybe we might never find him again.
That is entirely possible, yes.
I mean, if it's the case of him possibly appearing here or elsewhere or never, I mean, we can't really just sit here forever.
No, I suppose not. Well, sure. Why don't we leave him a vehicle? And I guess if he returns, he knows where we've gone.
Oh, he could at least make it to the Emporium. Something.
That's true.
Do we leave him a coin so that he can
Power the damn thing?
get somewhere?
Probably.
Yes,
he-
we go.
All of his
Yeah.
belongings are here as well.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, I guess we just leave his belongings, a vehicle, and a coin here, and if and when he returns, he can rejoin us from wherever we went to.
I suppose
yeah, I
there's
guess-
not many more options other than that.
Yeah, I guess.
Is he
Trescott
prone
will-
to doing this?
No, he never happened before.
Thought I'd ask, you know.
Well, I
guess-
guess I'll tell the others. So I guess just to speed things up, I would relate to Cyrus and V that Hugo has fallen through a portal.
I relay it.
Yeah.
Cyrus, do you wake up for this?
I mean, if he like actually wakes me up, then I'd be like,
I think it's an important enough thing to wake someone up for.
And then you hear from like across the mirror, he what?
The clanking
Yeah, I know,
stops
I know.
on the vehicle. He what?
I don't
he
know
go
what.
home?
No, he just chased through the creature, and well, that was the end of him. Oh, well, I hope not.
I left.
The Modron has teleport abilities.
Wait, I thought he was connected to you though.
I don't know that he was. I mean, he just came when I. Well, it was when I pressed on that monolith thing, right? That he just appeared. I don't know that he was specifically bound to me. So I really don't know.
He meeped his last merp.
Yeah, something
I-
like that.
I think V at that point, like, she would probably scramble inside of the vehicle, show him exactly where he left.
Well, I would point out where the portal appeared, and then even like Minus was like, "Okay, came down like this," and then spun around and across and opened, and that was it.
Can I try to look around if there's any, like, you know, residual magic or any, like,
So, yeah, unless
I
you're,
would
if
like to
you're
use
doing
detect magic.
detect magic,
I would
then
love to use detect magic.
Yes, you can certainly
Thank you.
try to
Please.
see what you find there.
Forgot I had that. Nice.
Yeah, it's good. So, using detect magic around yourself, there's plenty of magic in the area, right? Each of the soul coins glows there. Trescott's weapon, like, has this glow, but it's an inky black, like, weird purplish.
It's evil. We
black
get it. It's
light.
She
evil.
looks at it,
It's
she, like, kind
pure
of
evil.
looks away.
Yeah, just look away from it. Yeah. Looking at the area, there's not much remaining here, but it is definitely conjuration. It was definitely a high level of magic.
Okay, there's nothing left here. Whatever it used was higher than even I can use. I can only assume the inky goo that he attached from the demon blood that was on the ground, maybe that powered him.
Ooh, that's a good point.
don't-
Yeah.
I don't know what that was. I can't even do something like this.
Well, like I said to Trescott, maybe we should just press on. I mean, we don't know that he's going to return here, but perhaps we leave him a vehicle and his belongings and a soul coin so that he can follow.
I mean, I can't think of anything else. I can maybe look over my blueprints. We had kind of similar things, but I don't think there's anything. I've looked over those hundreds of times. I don't think whatever this Modron was, it's different from me. There's something more.
We need to save Elturel. As you are all aware. Do we try and figure out where Hugo has gone now? Like, obviously we're on our way, but like, what after? Once we get to our destination, does Hugo become top priority? I guess is my question.
Well, the thing is, even if he was, what could we do? We don't know where he's gone. We know that it was a spell, and it's certainly a teleport spell of some sort, but there's nothing else we could do to follow him.
I have to agree with Francis right now. There's not even a trace of what the spell was left over. I suppose we have to press on, and maybe we'll come back.
Yes, the people of Elturel are plentiful. One life versus, hundreds. All for one and one for all and all that.
Joel, can I at least feel that the rune on the weapon? I'm assuming he had the weapon, like, attached to him, right?
It would probably be the only thing he was still holding.
Holding, yeah. Is the rune that I have on it still active? Do I know that he's alive?
The rune is active.
Okay. The rune that I put on his gun, it's still there, so wherever he may be, he's still alive. I'll know if something were to change.
That's good. That's some comfort, at least.
Okay.
So our plan was to leave him a vehicle in case he magically appeared back in this location. I'm going to leave him a vehicle here. Obviously, we have a few to choose from. Some of them on fire, some of them not. I mean, we can leave him one on fire if we really wanted to.
Unfortunately, I just finished my repairs as much as I can on this vehicle, and that means there's only this one in the Devil's Ride.
Ah, so I see. And I look and I see like it's like torn the wheels off, and there's like nothing left of anything. I'm like,
of anything.
I see.
Yes.
Well, that kind of kiboshes that idea, unless we want to get rid of the Devil's Ride. And I look at
it's Cyrus's child.
We all look at Cyrus.
Dude, I mean, Cyrus went back to sleep.
He went.
Oh,
back
you heard
to
the
sleep?
news and you went back to sleep?
You were like, yeah, we'll figure it out.
I went down to 2 life, went up a little, went back down to 3 after all of that. I feel like plus the ash, I feel like Cyrus would have to be just like beat.
Okay. So you just
They have
to go wake you up
he
again?
didn't choose to go to sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
So okay, I assume
you
that
note that Cyrus seems to have maybe not even just fall asleep, but like passed the fuck out.
yeah.
Oh.
He's not looking good.
Oh, he doesn't look so good. What we could do before, I know that it's a pressing time, we could rest here. He seems to need some rest. Before we press on, and maybe in that time frame, Hugo might come back.
I don't know about you, V, but I've already kind of rested.
Like
You went right to work on the vehicles.
I did, but I don't know about Cyrus. Maybe if you rest inside of the vehicle as we drive there, that would also work.
So I assume you went out and woke me up.
Yeah, we woke you up again.
Okay.
It
But
would
then
mean
what would
giving
happen
up your
to the-
Devil's Ride. No. Okay.
I need it.
I mean, Hugo might need it more.
So then what do we do about Hugo? If he reappears here, he has no way to get anywhere?
We have no inclination that he would necessarily appear here.
We have no
But
inclination
also-
that he wouldn't.
Right. But also, stuff moves here. So here might not even be here by the time Hugo gets back here.
Good point.
Oh, sounds like we're just fucked then.
I mean, we're fine.
Are we? Look at you.
I'm doing okay. You know, I rested my eyes a little bit.
What if we do a proper rest first to at least give Hugo some time?
No. I'm okay.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling a little bit better. I just needed to, you know, not move for a while.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, I guess that's it. I guess we'll just head to the Titan's grave then, right? That's
On the road again.
the next
Yes, I was
destination.
gonna like get up and like stretch, crack like everything, crack all of his joints.
All right.
What if, Joel, are any of the like the parts salvageable to like turn the Dementor back in to a functioning thing? I know I took like a wheel off of it.
So like, here's the
but-
thing, like doing the demon grinder stuff. Like, yes, you rested for, they rested for an hour. It would have taken you about 3 hours worth of work
Yeah.
to like get it
just to
back.
move.
Now to rebuild one of these things to be back into serviceable shape as well, it's gonna take time. You're gonna be here for like a day, if not longer. If any of them help you, it's gonna take a little bit less time. But like otherwise, you're just gonna be here a while because you're gonna be picking through all of this salvage to try and figure out if you can make a
Make a
physical
thing,
thing
yeah.
out of it. And just that part alone is going to take a long time.
What if we at least leave some supplies, like some rations and water and things? Like, at least a backpack full of something. If he does return to this location, he'll be there, and then we can always come back to around here. I can make.
Sure, yeah, let's at least leave his backpack here for him.
I don't. Not the whole backpack. Maybe just
Right? Okay.
Should he
the
rummage
important
through it?
parts. But I can make some sort of note as well, and leave it in this. Maybe we'll put some vehicles together, so that there's a essentially a land marker.
Okay.
So I would like to do that. I would like to kind of try to see if I can move some of the vehicles to like make like a pile essentially, and then I'll write a note and say, going to Uldrak's grave. We will be back. Hang in there. Hopefully these supplies will keep you alive.
Sure.
Okay.
Hopefully no one else finds it.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
There's nothing valuable. I suppose it'll be fine, right?
Yeah. It's just
Keeping the rest of his things in the demon grinder there. Sure. All right. And you prepare to head out from the site of battle and the last known location of Hugo Fitzwilliam.
more.
I do love how like all of us, I think except Hugo at this point, have been like legitimately tainted by our time in hell. I'm partly made of ash.
I mean-
V has that weird
The
demon
arm.
Growth.
Freaking Francis over
Looks
there
badass,
has
though.
a contract, but also
The spoon hand.
has the spoon hand, spoon man or hook hand,
It's a
and then Truscott now got
Prescott is literally turning evil.
I am literally an oathbreaker, so there you go.
Mm-hmm. You didn't even know what your oath was.
No.
But it turns out
was-
selling
broke
your
it.
soul to a devil is probably not the way that
It's really funny. So I was like, does this like legitimately quote unquote make me an oathbreaker? And I looked, and like the first sentence of like D&D Beyond's oathbreaker is like, if you make a deal. And I'm like, oh shit. That's exactly what I did.
You did exactly that. All right, I'm looking for the part of your sheet, V, that says that you get the intelligence thing.
Oh, I looked at it's on the wiki. It says for
What
armor
ability?
model. It says each model includes a special weapon. When you attack with that weapon, you can add your intelligence modifier instead of your strength and dexterity to the attack and damage rolls. Neat. It's literally part of the thing.
What kind of artificer are you again?
Armor. I am Iron Man, but like better.
Okay, you're using Guardian armor.
No, I'm actually using the Infiltrator that's broken, remember?
Each model includes a special weapon. When you attack with the weapon, you can add your intelligence modifier. Okay, it's just deep in the fucking text.
I know, trust me. That's why I was
Jesus
like, oh,
Christ.
it's fine.
And I think that damage rolled correctly on my battle axe.
7 for the damage, plus 5. You have a 5 bonus on strength?
Strength, yeah.
You're at 20 now, plus 3. What's the 3
That's
mod?
the magic plus the what is it? The efficiency bonus.
You don't get proficiency bonus on your damage.
Oh, see.
Yeah, I'm Infiltrator, but
Just on the attack roll.
Okay.
We
You let
changed-
me know when the aura of hate starts applying, and I'll add the extra 3 on there.
Sure.
It's called an aura of hate.
Yeah.
It's called the aura of
love it.
hate. Look at this.
Neat.
Look at that.
I had to reload roll 20 because it's just a white screen.
Do you know what the sad thing about the aura of hate is, which Joel absolutely is aware of?
Mhm.
Is that the
Buff the-
aura, it absolutely buffs any undead or fiend in the area.
Fuck's sake, John!
Hmm.
You're screwing us over.
I know.
Okay.
Isn't it great?
Nice.
Isn't
Good
it great?
stuff. Man, you used to have an aura of protection.
I sure
And
did.
Now? And now?
Oh, I do. The aura, flat paladin aura stays, right? For the, I mean, I thought it did.
Does
Man,
it
Trust
say
got
you
really
have
fell off.
aura of protection?
I mean, I'm definitely protecting Elturel.
Good try.
Shut up, John.
Yeah,
I don't think you get it.
that's all right. One aura takes over the other. That's fine.
Yeah. I will go verify.
I've never
in the book.
switched from one to the other, so I just wanted to.
Oh, okay.
wanted to
Wait.
know.
6th level.
Because it's not like the
Okay,
aura
okay,
I get
okay,
from
okay.
Redemption Paladins,
Right.
which is also another fun thing.
Also,
My 9th level ability is just a ribbon, but you're gonna bet your sweet ass I'm using that ribbon.
a ribbon.
Can't wait.
I gained the ability because it doesn't necessarily
still have it.
mechanically matter. But yeah, I can move along vertical surfaces and across liquids without falling during the move.
Oh, you do. Yeah, it's right. Yeah, have aura protection right there. All right. Cool. Everything look good, feel good.
Can't wait.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm alright,
Yark.
thanks.
Yeah, I'm all
Thanks.
right.
I hope Hugo comes back.
Thanks.
No, he did.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Nah, he's dead.
I think he's probably just gone forever. Got really sick of playing Dungeons and Dragons with me, and he said, "You suck at this. Go away." I
suck.
said, "Okay,
Goodbye."
well, see you later." So you gather yourselves into the Demon Grinder and Devil's Ride here, and head towards Uldrak's grave. Well, or where you expect it to be, I suppose. So, Uldrak's grave. Why? Prescott's token on this board.
Don't know what happened there.
He's
Uldrak's-
become one with hell.
Yeah, he is hell. Uldrak's grave down here, the southwestern side of where you were leaving. Go ahead and move your little tokeny guy to indicate that we are traveling again. I kind of like having the little arrow across hell. I think it's fun. So we would have
Yeah.
left the Wandering Emporium and had a fight. Then we'd be arriving at Uldrak's grave some few hours later. So let's talk about Uldrak's grave. As you approach, the map speaks up. A fallen titan or a wimp with delusions of grandeur? I'll leave that for you to decide. A cracked helm and a sword of a titan lies half buried in the ash of Avernus. A spherical stone set into the sword's pommel still gleams with scarlet radiance. The helm and sword themselves towering above you, even larger than your war machines. 2 of these tall. What would you like to do? as you park outside of this location.
Well, we're here looking for blood, aren't we? Does anyone see any blood? Is there any just on the ground?
You want to get
Do
out
I
and start
see
looking
blood?
around?
I guess so. Yeah. Is the ground sodden with blood?
Is the ground sodden with blood? Yeah, getting out and taking a look at the ground, it is certainly stained a darker hue of red than some of the other places in Furnace, but none of it is liquid. Doesn't seem soaked. It seems like it's probably had a lot of time to set into the area.
Joel, could I have had a short rest as we were driving?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, does anyone see any bodies of water, or do we just start digging, or should we perhaps look closely at the sword and the helmet?
I say we take a closer look.
Yes.
All right, let's move carefully towards it.
You move carefully closer towards the sword and helmet, and you hear a voice echoing from inside the helmet itself.
Now, we will become us again. We will.
And then it dips into a language. Does anyone understand giant? Dips
Wrong
into this
character for that.
this language, and then comes back out into, again, commons.
They can't take it all from us. They can't. They won't. No.
Seems to just echo somewhat emptily into the large helmet.
Hello in there.
The voice stops, arguing with itself.
Who's there? Who's out there?
Just some travelers. We're having a look around.
You watch as this small, purple-skinned, spined devil, little wings, hops up onto one of the edges of the cheek plate of the helm, looks out and glares at you.
Who has come to visit Uldrek the Titan?
Just us.
Looks at you.
What do you wish of me? What do you want?
Well, we just wanted to have a look around. Seems quite an interesting spot.
Yes, the spot where the great Uldrak fell. Spot where I became...
It's down.
this.
So you're Uldrak, are you?
Yes, I am Uldrak. Do I look like a Titan? And...
Back down.
yes, I am Uldrak.
Not as big.
There's a way to come back.
He looks down.
This weak, puny form. I can only just survive out in this wasteland. But
So
I
what
can
happened to
return
you?
to myself. I can. I was cursed to be this.
So is this not really your grave then, as such?
This is
You're obviously-
where Uldrak the Titan died. Uldrak the Nothing was born.
I see. I guess I would turn quietly down. We do specifically need Titan's blood, right? So I don't think we could just, take it from him, right?
No, we need his actual body.
I mean, do we just ask? Is there any around? Like, is that going to insult him? I don't. I feel like it will.
It probably will, but
What other choice do we have? Yeah.
Uldrak, look, I'll be honest with you. We're in the market for some Titan's blood. That's why we came here. Now, obviously, you're not a Titan anymore. But this might be a
Looks, he
silly
glares
question,
at you and spits on the ground.
Yeah. I was
but I don't suppose you have any of your blood lying around that you'd be happy to part with.
I am a Titan no longer. But return me to my form. You can have as much Titan's blood as you want.
I thought you said you couldn't return to your form.
No, 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 no. Can't. I am just too weak to do it.
Down to his like tiny spiny hands.
And how
Okay,
would we go about returning you to your glory?
Regain my true form, I must spill Tiamat's blood on the ground of Avernus.
God.
nothing
That's
super
the only
simple
way.
then, eh?
He looks out and goes,
Of course, fighting Tiamat would be folly, useless. But there is a dragonborn that carries Tiamat's blood in a reliquary around his neck. His name is Archon the Cruel.
Oh God.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Couldn't be Archon the friendly guy.
The Archon, the charitable with Tiamat's blood.
Archon's such a cool character. I love that guy.
Archon the weak.
Archon the feeble. No, it has to be.
Do you know where this Archon is?
Yes. Yes. Archon makes his home in a tower far to the north, near the monument of Tiamat.
How far to the north? Is it beyond the pit of Shumra?
Oh, it
by
is,
any
yeah.
chance?
Beyond the pit.
Yeah.
Across the river, I
For
assume.
God's sake.
cross the river.
That is quite a distance for us to travel.
Do you want your Titan's blood or not?
I mean, at this point, I don't even remember what we're getting it for, man.
V soul.
Be soul. Yeah.
That's saved you.
Sure
Right.
did.
Right.
Is there? Can we look around? Like, is there no like just fallen Titan? It's just.
You can roll like an investigation or Arcana check or something like that.
It's like I don't know if
Does
we see
anybody have a
anything.
shovel in their bag?
16.
There's no body. It is just the helm and the sword that lie here.
I mean, do we have any other choice at this point? I know. I mean, Tiamat is a scary name, and anyone who follows or what other choice do we have?
We have one other choice. I have
Sell
to.
your soul?
No, this was one of the options to get my soul back.
The other is to defeat Bell, right?
No, it's to defeat. There's
Zariel, was it?
Zariel.
the-
Thank you.
the
There's so
big
many
bad.
names.
Yeah.
I just
Sorry.
went
Yeah,
through
there's
all
a lot
of
of
the
lot of
D&D
pacts
set
and
for
lot
magic.
of yeah.
I everything's blurring.
Okay.
Zariel. To defeat Zariel, and that would also release them and
Because that would
At that
release
point-
the Dow, and that would release you.
release me.
Because the requirement
Oh,
was
yeah.
freeing the Dow from her pact.
Hey, V, do you have a shovel?
I could make one. Why?
I was just gonna, just dig around,
Francis has a scoop arm.
just kind of dig in the
That's
I have
ground.
Spoons?
the
does have a
excavator
scoop arm.
module that I can attach to my hand.
Finally, it has a
Turn
use.
this into an episode of or we're just gonna turn this into holes,
Make sure they're what, 6 feet wide, 6 feet deep.
Yeah.
something like that. Yep.
I don't think that you're gonna find anything here. The soil looks pretty dry.
On the surface.
The amount of blood that we would need is too great. It's definitely not in there any
How much blood did we need?
more than you're gonna find sifting through dirt.
It wouldn't be sifting. So back home, on the farm before I decided to ruin my life by exploring the world, a decision that I now
He's gonna
thoroughly
build a
regret.
well.
Sometimes you would have to look for groundwater, and what happens essentially is like the top looks normal and fine. You got to dig a ways down, but then it's there, nice and pristine and perfect. But it's like down though. Maybe you could do the same here. I don't know.
So I don't know if you look over there, and she's gonna point where the river Styx is now. Like, see the crack?
Yep.
Coming near. I'm worried that some of the river might be soaking into the ground here, and I feel like if we disturb it, that's what you're gonna find instead of blood.
I don't know what the river does though.
You were told way long ago. The River Styx has a memory loss component to it. So like back when you guys were sucking up souls at the bottom of the River Styx, you were
I wasn't
warned
there.
about. Were you not, like, when you feel like
You
that
were.
happened?
Yeah. No,
No,
because you
the-
won the contest
Yeah,
of sucking souls.
on the
You were
Stygian
the
dock.
best
We're
suck.
the best soul sucker. Beat out Trescott.
See, memory loss. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first time we went that you guys went to the dock, someone else was playing my character.
Physically you? Yeah, but like
Oh, maybe I don't know.
Cyrus knows.
I think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cyrus was the best suck.
Cyrus remembers.
It's fine. The River Styx has like some memory loss components to it, and some like paralysis things as well. And it's bad news to touch
Melts it
physically.
away.
It's bad news to touch physically. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to touch that.
That's
All right.
fair.
Well, I mean, I guess we can go back up to try to find where the sword is then. I don't think that we should do this. Not for me.
What? Go and get the Tiamat's blood to spill to give the.
Yes. I don't necessarily think bringing a massive giant, essentially, a demon giant, right? Back to life would be
Not a
Good
demon,
thing.
not a devil. He
You
used to
think?
be so much more.
I guess would you
Why are you on
consider
hell,
yourself? Would you consider yourself a good person?
Good. Lost.
He looks up where he's been arguing with himself in Giant.
I used to be an Empyrean. One of the greatest of Titans.
Sad, and if Spine Devils could cry, he probably would.
I mean, you're currently.
I
a
came
demon.
here to battle against the devils, to test my might against their evil. Found myself cursed, trouble.
But do you
Let's
think?
let's hypothetically say that we do end up somehow getting you, uncursed. What would you do?
He looks up at you, almost pitifully.
I would go home.
I would turn to the others and just be like, I mean, it doesn't seem like he would be very likely to help us.
I'm all for helping lost people, but he was defeated, and I think that hurting someone else, that Dragonborn that didn't do anything wrong, or at least that we know of.
His name is Archon the Cruel.
Yeah, you don't get that kind of epithet without like actually being cruel.
So he's probably not going to give in. We probably do have to actually kill him. And whoever has Tiamat's blood is not going to be so easy.
There's a way. There are things. There's a thing that he would want.
Which is?
The devil points up at the pommel of his old sword.
The gem is an orb of dragon kind. Something that would be of distinct interest to one such as Archon the Cruel.
I wish I still had my TR.
How I hate that I'm asking this. How high is that?
Fly up there, Cyrus. Go ahead.
I will
Cyrus, I'll
retrieve it
catch you.
for you.
Oh, cool.
So you think, Uldrak, that he would trade for
It
it?
is an incredibly powerful artifact that can help him his ways.
Okay, alternatively, do we want to give someone with the cruel title more help and powerful artifact?
I mean, this seems more practical than
Achievable, even.
than fighting and killing you know who. So I kind of leaning towards this really. I think this seems we kind of know
Well,
the
we have to
stakes
do
at
that
least.
anyway, right? To save Elturel, we have to kill Zariel anyway. This just seems like giving essentially a bad person something that they want and letting this giant who came here and was defeated go back.
Suppose it would release your soul as well, though, V.
I know. But so did Zariel, and then I have to do that anyway.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
It was one of those
I-
things too that if the Tao was released, it's just a reminder on the pact, and the Tao was released, she would take you to Bell's Forge and do a personal introduction, rather than just having the letter.
Yeah.
If you wanted something like Bell's help.
Uldrak,
Yes.
couldn't you use that body to bring that gem to trade for yourself?
He looks down at his little body.
Cannot fly the distance or travel that way, carrying such a magical, powerful artifact. I would be killed and taken from. I cannot do it alone.
Yeah, but it's such a trip, you know? It's so far away.
Yeah, I'm picturing how we would get there.
It seems like it would be the entire distance of Avernus. We would have to
And
go
then
through the
up and
docks,
around.
all the way around, past that mouth thing, which I really don't want
The
to go near
Sarlacc
whatever
pit.
that. Yeah,
That's,
I
that's
really-
for instance, that's for cave.
I really don't want to go near that.
Unless, Joel, do you want to change the thing? Remember when we said that if you go down,
Does
you
it go
back
down
up?
and go back up?
Yeah,
Pac-Man
yeah.
rules.
We may montage
Pac-Man
the trip.
rules? Okay.
As long as we can talk to,
rule.
No. You don't get to talk. If you're going to the Stygian dock and we're montaging it, no.
No Krakendolts? Oh, man.
With the chicken.
Kirkendall, that's his name.
Kirkendall,
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
Kirkendall.
and,
Krakendolts.
No, you were pretty close though. To be fair.
It was close.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see another way. I mean, other than, yes, defeating you-know-who, but how...
Well, considering we're down Hugo,
Mm.
I don't think we're ready to beat you know who yet.
And I wonder, like the magical voice in my head just said, maybe having Bell's help might be a good thing. And this might be a way to get away to get away to get there. Because
so
we
if I
like
recall
side
correctly-
quests.
If I recall correctly, we only have a certain amount of time before our Yugoloth friends, or friend decides to come back with friends to, fight him. Bell.
Kill Bell.
Yeah.
If we choose this route to go there, Cyrus, you're gonna have to give up the Devil's Ride. We don't have enough soul coins for you to ride it on your own
And I just
to
leave
this
it here?
long distance and all the way back.
that's fine. But can I leave it here?
Well, you can leave it where our spot for if Hugo ever comes back.
But the thing about that is, like, I feel like devils aren't gonna visit Uldrak's grave. Hey, Uldrak, how often do you have people come around here?
Sometimes the other devils come to taunt me. But it has been some time.
Yeah, see, we could just leave it here. We have to come back anyway, so we just leave it here, and then it won't get taken and used
Okay.
against us.
Well, we can go back and I can update my note so that there's at least one. We'll leave it here then.
Okay. Solemnly clicks out of the Devil's Ride tab.
Francis, roll me
Roll.
a history.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it
That's
be
16.
with advantage because
So
you
19.
are a bard that knows legends and history and stories and things.
Nice.
So, you kind of know what an Empyrean is, which is fun. And if Uldrak really was an Empyrean, there is no wonder that he's kind of become this pitiful, wretched thing in this form and is helpless to do anything for himself. It would be a lot of loss. They are like as close to gods as you can possibly be without actually being one. Yeah. So whether or
But
not
what-
he helps or whatever
So Joel, you're saying he could be quite a powerful ally.
could be. I think for Francis, you know, you're a charismatic dude. I think in your brain, if you were thinking about, hey, we could use more allies, this would be one to have, right? And this would be one that is not a devil.
That's true. Well, Uldrak, I mean, if we were to restore you, I mean, I understand you've promised your blood already, but how would you feel about helping us? Take revenge on the denizens of this plane who have so cruelly taunted you.
Revenge
You see,
would be nice.
We aren't from here, as you might have guessed. We're trying to save the city of Elturel. There's a number of things we have to do to do that. It's been dragged down. If we were to restore you to your previous and wondrous form, it would be a great boon to us if we could rely on your aid.
Roll a persuasion check.
All right, Joel. I feel like this is a pretty important one. I do have a plus 10. 23.
You do have a plus 10, which is
Yeah. Just
Wild.
Just plus 10.
23. He pauses, takes one of his spiny little fingers, taps his.
I will consider. Revenge does suit me these days.
He didn't outright say no, Francis. Feel like that's pretty good. But also, he's not a Titan yet. So,
He's just a pathetic wee thing.
little spine devil.
Well, all right. I mean, that seems like I know of the creature that he once was. They are very powerful, and if we had his aid, I feel like it would make our job of saving Elturel that much easier.
Sounds
Okay.
like a good ally to have. Let's
think
go
so.
face Archon the Cruel. Uldrak, can we have the gem? It seems like we're going to go barter
Yes.
with Archon.
Yes.
Oh,
I
look, just
will.
in the interest of being practical, what if Uldrak were to come with us to save us having to drive all the way back here after we get the blood?
We can protect you.
against Archon the Cruel and Tiamat herself.
We can try to protect you.
I mean, your soul's just in the Spine Devil, right?
Yes.
I don't think she can really hurt you at that point. Even if you were to die, you would just go to another one, right?
No, I would be dead forever.
Ah. That was a poor body choice, then.
I did not choose it!
Oh, okay.
Do you want him to? You want to try and convince him to come with you?
I think, I mean, just purely for practical purposes at least, so we need to make the same return journey.
Transform, like Sailor Moon kind of transformation when we give him the blood.
Yes.
I want to see him go.
A magical girl
Little-
transformation.
Little,
Yeah,
little
yeah.
gem comes down.
Yeah. What do you say to him for that? Try and convince him.
Uldrak, a mighty creature such as yourself, it does not befit you to skulk out here amongst the remains of your previous life.
But it
Coming
is
with us
safe
will be.
here.
I understand that, but you yourself said you came here to challenge yourself. Well, this is another challenge. Although not of a martial sense, it's a challenge in courage, and a creature like yourself, I think you should demonstrate that courage by coming with us.
Another persuasion check.
Craig's
was
a
pretty good.
master at bullshit.
Yeah,
That's
that was
amazing.
pretty good. That's a 29.
We got Uldrak.
Uldrak. It's there.
Got him.
I will gather the orb. Prepare your vehicles to leave at once.
Nice.
He will fly up, pommel the sword, and reach inside this huge gem that's there, and pulls out a little orb about the size of his own head.
Oh,
Comes flying down, shows it to you. Green orb, spiraling dragons, scaled in some way as well, is honestly rather beautiful. Who takes the orb?
I guess I will.
oh, okay.
Or I mean, if someone else wants the burden,
You know what? You're the one that did all the convincing. He'll hand it to you.
Sure
yeah,
did, yeah.
I was like, I don't. Probably on you.
I should say as well, Uldrak, my name is Francis.
Uldrak, the once Titan.
I introduced myself as well.
Yes, I think we all do.
Barnabas.
And I am Barnabas, most powerful wizard this. Well, I used to be. I'd lost my form too. Unfortunately, not even the blood of Tiamat will return me to my body.
I kind of just looked at him with scorn.
Let us go then.
Pile on into the demon grinder and
Yeah.
onto the
Demon
Devil's
Grinder.
Ride and begin the long journey north.
Well, I think we're gonna let the Devil's Ride.
Oh yeah.
Stay
So
there.
you're gonna leave it at Uldrak's grave?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try to put it and put some like rocks.
Yeah, I mean,
around
like
it.
you could like put it.
Try to hide
The
it.
helmet is large enough that you can drive it into it.
Okay, we'll do
Oh,
that.
cool.
Yeah. It is
Um,
very, very big.
I would like to update the note then that says, there's the
Leave a soul
Cyrus's-
coin.
Cyrus's favorite object in. I try to do it as vague
Like
just in case
sticky
someone
note it
else
to the
finds
side of the helmet or something and just let it be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And with that, I think it is a good spot for us to end this particular episode and begin the journey north. Archon the Cruel.
All Joel wants us to do is drive all around
Well,
about.
it's just literally everywhere. Joel's like,
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you
Your
to
journey-
every spot.
Your
I'm
journey
gonna
is
bring this
your
map
journey is
fully.
almost at an end. So
We got a little convoy run.
We're gonna do it.
we'll get there.
We'll get there.
Thanks for playing, guys. Hopefully
Yeah.
Hugo didn't
Yeah.
actually die. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean, that would be a pretty
Next
shitty
time
way for
on
him to die,
Dragon Ball
Joel. If
Z.
you just killed him like that, like without any sort of forewarning or anything.
Right, and imagining
falls
the
into
amount
gears.
of times that like we kept Cyrus alive, and yet he just dies like
Yeah.
this.
He just dies off screen, like
Yeah.
unceremoniously. He just
Unceremoniously,
dies.
just
No,
dead.
he's just like, oh, by the way, as like we're going around and Joel's just be like, your rune fades that you equipped.
Side note, your rune
Just
did
saying.
fade. When you get
Wait,
into the
what?
car, the rune is
Ooh.
gone.
God damn it, Joel.
Ooh.
The front door?
No.
Well, you get an extra like slot. You know, positives here.
That's true.
Silver lining.
Enchant my fists.
Okay.
Okay.
He
And
has
we'll
to
end.
collect
We'll
his-
I
end
think
with
we'll
that.
end it as like she feels the fade.
Yeah.
Just like she feels it go.
And we'll have to pick this up in 2 weeks. Thanks for playing.
Okay.
Thanks for watching at home. And until next time.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, 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 bye. Bye.